Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Tonight we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up for another amazing bang on my legs, blazing Danny Paul. Touchdown to Heathrow, DP and me, bro. About to hit the club and turn the shoot to a freak show. Look through the peephole, everybody geek, yo. Need to get girl with an extremely deep. See six midgets that be fighting, juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. Know what's going down every time that we are down. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club into a freak show. Look at Snow White eating rotten apples. Dirty bass that be coming at you. Roller coasters like a supernova. Around the ring master, this my tabernacle. See you screaming, I'm like, what for? Oh, you pop? Yeah, I got popcorn. I been wake up on the wrong lawn, so we won't stop. It's a lost cause. Take a look through the peephole. Yo, everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show.
I am able to keep pushing my limits and all the drive that I have. Well, I'm going the distance with you. I didn't know what I had till I knew what was missing and everything that I dread. Well, I built a resistance with you. Catch me when I fall. And I'll keep you on the ground. You're gonna wish you'd stay. I could look at you for days. Time was well spent, that's when I knew that I need to spend my life here with you. Take your time, not in the fast lane. I understand that you've been broken too many times, but I'll be waiting to mend your wounds from all you've taken. But if we listen.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I saw a lot of you guys' questions in the chat about the season 2 stuff. So yes, tomorrow's a brand new raid, brand new season for PvP, brand new season for Mythic Plus as well, and brand new gear. Well, yes and no. They're changing up how gear works and whatnot. So let me get through some of your guys' questions. Yes, tomorrow is a brand new PvP season. That means whatever rating you're grinding right now, unless you're going for like a title, like a gladiator, unless you can get it done today, or I guess tomorrow for you if you're EU, you guys are kind of out of luck. So if you want to stop while you're ahead, you can if you want to, unless you guys are close to. Or you keep playing, doesn't matter. With the next season for PvP, we're gonna have brand new gear. You guys are gonna be able to start getting rewards day 1 for a free 385 piece of Azeroth gear, I think, if not a weapon. Pretty sure it's an Azeroth gear. You guys do want to grind that out because it'll give you 2 rings for your specs. That'll be very, very important. For Mythic Pluses, you guys should be able to get a decent piece of loot at the end of the week. Oh, that was super fucking loud, wasn't it? Anyway, PvP season, yes, you guys are gonna get new stuff, new gear. There's gonna be a couple new trinkets for PvP. One is gonna be like a healing reduction trinket with a bit of damage. And there's gonna be like another trinket that's like shield absorb for defensive. So it should be fun. Yeah, saddles are coming back next season. First, you'll need to get the first mount for the season. It'll be a horse for the Horde and a tiger for the Alliance. Once you get that pet, once you get that mount, you can keep filling that bar with Conquest Point wins. And you'll be able to earn saddles. You can collect a bunch of saddles and redeem them for mounts that you might have had not. Mythic Plus season stuff is also going to be there. We can talk about it later. I'll probably talk about it tomorrow. And raid. Yeah, everything's available. Alrighty, boys. I think I got through everything I needed. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. Zakati, Seabark, Kren, Sergeant, Quinrad, Dr. Mick, Gawk, LST, Zoltan, Minimac, Timothy, That's Mur. How you doing, my man? Gerzius, what's up, man? Greece from Germany. What's up, man? How you doing, my dude? How you doing, my man? Except Mythic? Yeah, Mythic Raid is not going to be available tomorrow. It'll be available next week. Outside of that, you know what all y'all need to do tomorrow if you're NA? This is what my guild will be doing. We'll be running through Mythic dungeons because they will hike up the item level. Let's actually pop into PTR for just a second so I can show you guys some of these item level increases. But I'll be going over to Mythic Dungeon Zeros for a chance to get some gear. Because if I can get a piece of gear from a Mythic Dungeon Zeros, that means I'll be able to be ahead in terms of Azeroth traits. I want to check them real quick just to make sure it's updated on PTR. This is going to be a lot for me to take a look at, and maybe going to be part of the video that I'll make for tomorrow, actually. I can decide to level my Dead, Unholy DK, or my Panda Priest. Both of those are really good, man. Death Knight's pretty good right now. What's all Priest? Dalaran! What's up, Nathan? How you doing, my man? Just in time for the stream. What up, Cinderella? How you doing, my man? EU boys, start logging on. EU, start logging on. We'll do some duels for EU. Just hop on PTR real quickly. Hope you guys don't mind. Just so I can show you guys. I'm gonna check for myself. I guess we'll find out if there's anything. Super happy Saddles are coming back. That made me very upset this season. Yeah, the fact that Saddles are gonna be coming back, that's a good idea, man. It should have came back last season, honestly. Like, first of all, you'll have to earn the new mount for the season, and then every consecutive win afterwards, every time you fill up the bar for the mount, you'll get a saddle. I don't think Blizzard is going to be making more mounts, so this is more for people that didn't get some of the mounts. Like, I didn't get the Fox. I never ended up getting a Fox from Legion. I think there's like a, Actually, no, they are going to be adding saddle mounts, aren't they? I think there's going to be a hyena mount. Like a black hyena. That'll look pretty dope. EU, unlucky. We might do some EU, then hop on an A after a bit. How does that sound? Beer chat does not work for me. It says no service currently available. It could be because you weren't invited, John. Some people have reported that they can download PTR, but when they try to access the servers, it says they basically don't have access to it. Basically. Just because you made an account, apparently there's a whole other thing with access to PTR on top of that. No idea who gets it, who doesn't get it. Maybe I get it because I got, what is it? Ahead of the curve on my character, like feats of strength, raid. I got cutting edge. Maybe that's what it lets me. But it let me before. I don't know, actually. Let me take a look at some of the dungeons, man. Take a look at some of these dungeons. So we're gonna go for dungeons, right? Go to any dungeon, and you're gonna take a look. The loot is a normal 310. It's supposed to be a lot higher on the BTR. It's a 340 right now, actually. So it doesn't show up how it's supposed to, but it's supposed to be a lot higher. It doesn't even show up that the loot is different on PTR. I'm actually now a little bit concerned. Is it actually going to be up and playing normally on Tuesday? Or is this a bug? Did I get a no-no? Oh my god, Cran, you fucking beauty. Can we get a hashtag Cran in the chat, boys? Showing our appreciation for the wonderful mwah, Cran, you goddamn beauty. How you doing? How you doing? If you're doing it, prepare to watch some mediocre assassination gameplay. Alright, Pix. Alright, Pix. We're talking about my gameplay. Yeah, we're talking about my gameplay. Okay, Pix. Let's see how you do it. I'm joking. I'm joking. Well, that looks a pretty cool jacket. It looks cooler in picture than out here, actually. Just me? Just me? I think it looks so much cooler here than here. Maybe the shoulders covering it up. Alright, so it doesn't look like you can actually see any of the dungeon sets or any of the dungeon stuff on PTR, how we were supposed to. So I was going to make a video this for tomorrow about how to gear out your character. I might just do it for tomorrow, man, because that's what me and my guild were going to do. So apparently they're supposed to increase the item level of all this stuff in dungeons. So normal is supposed to give you 340, heroic is 355, mythic is 370, and the mythic dungeon should have a new ring. It doesn't look like it is on PTR. I'm not quite sure if I want to make a video on fastest ways to get gear and caught up to like the new raid or whatever, but that would be the fastest way. I'm pretty sure that's what me and my guild are gonna do. We're gonna downgrade our 370 item level Azeroth pieces, down 390 Azeroth pieces down to 375, because they'll have an extra ring. Because whatever trait we get on those, that's a DPS increase. That's a bigger DPS increase than what our current pieces are. At least I think. We'll need to like mix it up and whatnot. Turn 22 in a couple of days. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, wish Scran happy early birthday, boys. Wish her happy early birthday, boys. She's gonna be a birthday girl in just a few days. What a beauty. Alright, hopping on EU, boys. Hopping on EU. Me too. Oh yeah. Damn, small world. Yeah, the same thing on the picks. Alrighty, boys. Hopping on that good old EU. If you guys want to join me on some EU duels, because I popped in earlier and the boys were hanging out on Discord, which made me super happy seeing all of y'all hanging out. I know my shirt does that clip in through green screen. Well, let's just ignore it, right? My shoulder is clipping pretty hard. Let's just ignore it, okay? Turn 17 on Saturday. Oh shit. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I rerolled Nightborn and unlocked them on Sunday. It took me 8 hours to do all the Suramar. Just cause of your rogue, don't regret it. I made it out. Like hell yeah, Big Daddy Ghost. I like that, dude. I like that. Dude, I play Nightborn not because of racial, just because I like the way it look, man. You're gonna love the way you look. That's all I care about, man. I think it's awesome. Can you give me some tips on how to play Holy DK for PvP? Spam Necrotic Strike. That's about all I know how to do. That's about all I know how to do. If you guys want to make some groups right now, or if you want to join any of the groups on EU, we got some happening. That is making one. Just go into, hit H on your keyboard. Most of you guys should have that bound. Most of you will. Go to Dungeons, PvP, Custom, Pre-made, Custom, find a group, type in 5v5, bam. NA, we'll do that in a bit. EU, are we gonna have an alliance group or horde group? Whoever wants to make a group on EU, whisper me right now, please. Just so we know what factions we're looking at. By the way, I should probably post it on Discord. Everyone doing some EU duels, boys. Here we go. Whisper me, man. Whisper me in real ID to let me know what groups you guys got. I don't know if Dead got a group. Take a whisper me fine. What's the best rogue spec do you think is going to be good in this patch? I think it might be the spec for subtlety. It might be the update for subtlety, because subtlety has always been a spec that did better with better gear. So we had the first season 1 for subtlety, and they were decent, but they could be better. And I feel like better gear is going to allow them to be better. More agility, more stats overall. You know what I mean? I think subtlety might be the spec to edge ahead of everybody. But we don't know yet. We don't know. When will Blizzard implement the Xander trolls? Xanders are coming out 8.15, man. That's actually on PTR. You can test out that stuff on PTR right now. I won't be able to play today. This is a rip. Got much better on Mage and Rogue. You know what a bad Rogue was. Yo, see what? We might just play on an A a little bit, man. I'll be down to do some duels on an A, because I know that Killagem wanted to duel versus Boom. That'd be cool, kind of Killagem versus Boomer. Outlaw versus, I mean, I guess he doesn't have to play Outlaw, but it'd be cool if he played Outlaw versus Monk. I think that'd be pretty cool. What is this? I'll look to make a group 1 second. Alright, Tony, sounds good, my dude. Tony from Discord. Cool, that'll work. Alrighty, yeah. We need a second group, boys. On to you if you want to make it done. Yeah, look great, Dali. Yo, Marcel, appreciate you, my man. How much DPS do you do in your raid, in your opinion? How much DPS will be good in your new raid? Well, right now, a good DPS is about like 14k, 13k. No, maybe even higher, like 18k, 16k. Probably like 20k average. I think we're going to be hitting as high as 20, if not higher, in the new raid, for sure. For sure. That's the number I think a lot of you guys should be aiming for. I don't think it'll be a high ball, but if I am highballing, you might as well, you know, shoot for the star, shoot for the moon, because even if you miss, you become a star. You remember that shit when they told you that in elementary school? Just my elementary school? Okay, I'll shut up now. Any ally group up? If somebody wants to make an alliance group, Bessemer, if you want to make one, more than welcome to, my man. Will Marksman Hunter be decent in 3's next patch? Are they good now? I don't think they're going to be changed that much, so I don't think so. The fact that they don't have a stun, the fact that they don't have, like, well, they don't have a stun compared to the other Hunter specs. I feel like that stun makes them a little bit better. You would think that Marksman won't be bad, or that bad. Make an alliance group. Alright, Zakati got an alliance group going. We got Dead on one side, Zakati on the other. Perfect. Yo, what up, Corey? Hey, you, Pog. What's up, fam? You can more than welcome to join, dude. We got a 5-5-1 group going with Zakati over on the alliance if you want to pop in, man. More than welcome to him. I think I tried PTR, but I don't want to renew my sub until the new races will be out in normal servers. No date yet. I think some people on Wowhead I heard February 22nd or something like that. February. So, yeah. I mean, if you want to pop in, check out the new raid, you're more than welcome to. I do hope they do. You know what I'm hoping for? 815. Right now they have like Kultiran and Zandas, right? But I'm hoping class changes, man. I'm hoping Blizzard tries to experiment with some crazy class changes. Take some specs and classes that are just not that good for PvE or PvP. Like, what if Feral Druids gotta change, dude? They've been pretty bad for raids and dungeons. Nobody plays Feral. But what if Blizzard will find a way to change them up? Like, actually change the spec, not just adjust the numbers, but like rethink the playstyle maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe make it similar to another class. Maybe, I don't even know how they would change it, but I think it'd be a good idea. Maybe same thing for enhancement shamans, you know? Because I know those classes go through like weird changes here and there, but I feel like the 0.5 of every patch needs to be like a big class change. Something used to happen. Some redo. Because I remember for Subtlety, right? Back in Legion, when Subtlety was like this Shadow Strike spam spec, you literally just spam Shadow Strike all day and Eviscerate. Then they made it so that your Eviscerate hits harder, your Shadow Strike doesn't hit nearly as hard, so it was all about the big DFA, dude. You would just go whoop. Big burst. Everywhere. PvP, PvE, it was a lot of fun. So I'm wondering, man. I'm wondering. Examples getting a change? So far they only got like a change through talents. I mean, don't get me wrong, the enhancement is fine as it is, but I do wonder if it could be better. You know what I mean? Like, any spec that's kind of like, there's nothing going on. Maybe Blizzard could find a way to make them fun. You know what I mean? Can you tell me if the 3 mobs in Ulduar drop 700 gold is a bug or is it normal? I have no idea what that's all about, Hunt. I heard a bit about it. No idea, dude. No idea. I don't think I ever got a 700 gold out of any of the mobs from Ulduar. Uldir? Or is it Ulduar? If it's Ulduar, like the raid from Wrath, I have no idea. If it's Uldir, different story. That's a different story. Let me see if I can get Bass Rebels back up. I kind of like this song by Bass Rebels, honestly. I was kind of digging it, man. I was kind of digging it. Ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. Oh, okay. Alright, Dad, do you have a group? Are you guys all ready? And good to go? Or not? 5 out of 5? Alright, perfect. I don't know if I want to do this song for like the actual duels. Look at this. I don't know what this is. Spectator match. We got a match, boys. We got a match, boys. Foggy. 5. Random map. Good luck and have fun, boys. Good luck and have fun. Alrighty, what do we got, man? Switch. Oh, Dally gonna be doing today? Enjoying life? I'm enjoying life, dude. I'm hanging out. We're gonna be doing some stuff over on EU, and then we'll probably hop on NA, do some duels there, man. I'll be down to do some spectator mode. Awesome. I really like the variety we got over here. We got the Breast Cancer Association over on the Alliance side. Look at them. M. Shari, Sacred Lol, already out to raise some money for charity. Look at them, dude. Play group, and then one out of bounds, boy. And then we got like the Monk Association here with Lalu, Gawk, as well as Biberona. We got Dead. And we got Chaos. Wow. This is interesting. We got like a play group, and then an oddball, which is Zyke. Then we got a leather group, and then the oddball, which is Dead. But good luck, have fun, boys. You guys know how it is. We got no buffs to worry about. Pally, keep your buffs to yourself. Good luck and have fun. Chaos going up first for the Horde team versus Alive. Did he make him dead? We have Dead on the Horde side. I guess we don't need 2 more Deads. Unless you can turn Alive into Dead. Opening up on the pallet and gonna bail out of there. Flashlights are coming down for Alive. Chasing after the Feral right afterwards. Trying to juke him out on the other side. Is gonna get... Oh, Feral's actually gonna catch himself a re-stealth. Reapply his Rake Bleed with a big setup. And this is where Alive is still just building up some resources just to get himself a setup going. Is gonna be a full stun coming out onto Chaos. He's gonna trinket that immediately. But I think this is gonna put him back a little bit in a bad spot with that. That alone. That's gonna be Alive. Popping in wings. Gonna get an execution sentence onto Chaos. Doesn't have a Hodge available, and that's gonna be alive. He, I guess, uses racial in order to get a little bit extra value out of the damage. I didn't even see it. Look at the peeping eyes, dude. Look at the peeping little eyes. That looks insane. That actually looks insane. Chaos got himself incarnate rolling, trying to get back at Alive, trying to get some big damage. Could that be a big old stun coming out? Alive needs to get his setup going before he goes for a big stun. Bash coming in onto the Paladin right afterwards as Chaos is bleeding him up. Wants to go for a big old bite. Hodge coming down. Can Alive turn this around? It's going to be popping some big wings right now. Full wings coming out. Big execution sentence to follow. Could get a Shield of Vengeance rolling. No, massive heal coming out instead. And that's going to be Chaos popping in his first wall actually. Big kill coming out for the Druid. Alive is still chasing after him. Still doing a lot of damage. Chaos is going to bail out of there. Another wall coming out. Last defensive. Burning through all these very, very quickly. Alive hasn't used his bubble, hasn't used Bob, hasn't used anything. It looks like this game might honestly go a little bit into dampening because Chaos can just reset, re-heal, reopen up, re-bleed, run away. And it looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. Can Alive catch him though? Alive is just chilling out there. Does he see him? How did he see him? I don't think he saw him. Could go for the eyes. The eyes are up, so the eyes are in play before Alive could pick him up. He's going to trinket Hodge Chaos right off the bat. Is he going to have a setup going? He's going to go for short wings, however. So execution sentence coming down. Bash coming in by Chaos with thorns up and running. I don't know if those thorns are going to dissuade Alive from hitting him. Is going to be catching up. Still chasing after the Feral. Could go for a Shield of Vengeance right now on those thorns. No, I'm not going to do that. He's going to use it defensively. Chaos is still being able to run away from Alive. Going to re-bleed him up. Getting those rejuves rolling and power shifting from all the slows. But the small pillar, I don't know if it helps Alive or it helps Chaos. Chaos poking out a little further from the pillar, getting a Hodged up. Tricky coming down. That's going to be Alive trying to catch a few heals. Is it still going to let Chaos reset? I can't tell if this pillar is helping Chaos or helping Alive. It's a short pillar, so you would think Chaos would have an easy time going around it. But it looks like Alive is still able to get around the corner every single time and just get a bop onto Chaos. Chaos is going to bail out of there for the long pillar. Going to try to change up the strat. Feral gameplay, boys. That's going to be a judgment to get him out of in the open. Chaos still trying to wait out. Wall coming down for him in about 10 seconds or so. Trinket not available for quite a bit of time. Alive is going to have wings available very, very soon. That's going to be a restyle by Chaos. And Alive is going to go pick up the eyes. And Chaos just want to bail out of there instantly. Does Alive see Chaos? Did he see where he went? I don't think so. I don't think so. He's looking at all the places, trying to check out this corner, that corner. No! Decided not to peep that wall, that side completely. So that's Chaos actually able to get away with that one. Going back in, gonna reopen. Incarnate available for Chaos in just about 4 seconds. Alive should be able to get some kind of a setup going. If he has anything, could have big wings. Needs to get a full stun. Does get a stun. Full wings coming out onto Chaos as he popped Incarnate actually. There's gonna be big damage coming out by Alive actually. And that's gonna be wall out of Chaos. Much needed wall. Gonna get a massive heal out of it. Alive is still chasing after the Feral. Feral is going to get a bash with thorns up and running. This is where Alive could go for a Shield of Vengeance. Maybe that'll be enough to help him clap the damage into the Feral. Doesn't want to use that as an offensive. Wants to use that Shield of Vengeance defensively for the next duel. Doesn't need it. Going to get a reslow into Chaos as he gets himself movement speed. That's how it will be re-stealth out of the Feral. Using that Incarnate defensively. What an interesting play. He's able to get out of it. Going to go for regrows. Going to be able to re-prowl again if Alive tried to get at him. I really think Alive needs to come in with that Shield of Vengeance if he wants to clap the Feral. I mean, he could just wait it out until dampening. But you never really know, man. You never really know. Dig into YouTube. Mobs drop 2,000 gold in a legacy raid bug. That's what we're talking about. 2k 100 per run. I'm pretty sure that'll be hot fixed. I don't think I'm going to get into that. Pretty sure something like that is going to get hot fixed pretty quickly. Sub down. Thanks for the games. What's up, Slothy? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my dude? That's going to be Bash coming out onto Alive, trying to catch a few heals. Not going to be a Skull Bash coming in out of Chaos, though. I just trying to get back in there, man. Eventually get him. Dude, I miss Feral touching healing. It was so fun. Longer cast, but big heals. Oh, healing touch? Yeah. I remember that. That was back in Kata. Here we go, boys. The games are going to go into dampening because Ferals and Pallies are pretty nutty. I kind of wish this game started at like 50% dampening, make it that much harder off the bat, especially if we got like a lot of classes with insane self-heals. But that's going to be a Hodge coming down. Alive is going to be able to get some pressure into Chaos. It's only 3% dampening though, so it's not like it's going to be an insane amount of healing reduction quite yet. But Chaos, what's he going to do? Wall burning right now. As a heal if he needs to. Incarnate not available for about another minute. Gonna go for massive heals all in the same go. Alive is still hanging in there, man. Still trying to keep him slow, trying to generate resources off of him. is slowly bleeding, but he is getting those flash of lights in there from time to time. That is going to be Thorn's bash coming down onto Alive. His case is going to bail out of there. We haven't seen the defensive out of Alive whatsoever still. Unless his trinket is going to be available very, very, very soon. Bash coming down to Chaos. There's going to be Wings out of Alive. Trying to cycle through his rotation. Dropping gas pretty low. 20% health or so, 10%, 50%. Oh my god, the holy damage. It's just gonna smite him. Chaos, my man. Took a little bit of damage there just now. Who's it going up against? It's gonna be Gok this time. Oh, Gok took so much damage very quickly. That wasn't even Shield of Vengeance. Stun coming out onto Gok into a Karma. Bopping that Karma off. Gok could be dead right then and there. Alive is just getting through you, dude. He just cleaned your gutters. He just obliterated Gok. Who is this man? He had such a long time to deal with a feral, and as soon as Gok came by, he was like, oh, I still have wings. Let me just go ham. It is going to be Lilu up next on the Horde side. Touch of Death coming down into a stun from Alive. Is going to get a Trinket and a Shield of Vengeance out of the Paladin. Lilu is actually going to be able to get some defenses out of Alive. Fist of Fury to follow. Diluent getting popped right now. That's going to be Alive. Dropping to bot. 25% with the health bubbling out right now. No bop available. And Lilu is able to get out of there quickly. Wall used. That's all he needed. Gonna have Dampen Harm and Karma available. No more way for Alive to get out of that Karma. All defenses are down on cooldown, all in a single go. That's gonna be a full stun onto Lilu. Alive is trying to get himself some resources going. Doesn't want to engage too hard though. Just wants to get the resources running. We'll have a 1 minute wings up in just a little bit. This is where Lilu is trying to push for some damage. Both of their health is actually dropping down very quickly. That's going to be Karma. Lilu is trying to commit into that kill. I don't think he'll have a kick available for Alive. All Alive can really do is run away from the man. It looks like Alive is dead instantly. As soon as he dies, there's going to be a Hodge out of a Paladin. Oh, look at that. I like that. Ring of Peace to stop Sacred Lol from being able to catch up to him. All he can do is walk and is going to mount up, trying to get away from the Pala. Needs to wait him out a little bit. The Pala trying to get a Hodge ASAP, man. But it will be on cooldown. It will be on cooldown, so at least he's going to bail out of there, man. You can kite him forever. You can kite him for literally ever. Let me get a different song going, boys. Heidi. Yeah, that'll do. Healing Touch is existing in Legion 2. Mate, did they really? It's been a while, man. We'll trade Wild Growth for Healing Touch, or that's Affinity. Oh, yeah. Fist of Fury coming out of the loot. There's going to be Shield of Vengeance by Sacred, and Loot is just going to piece out of there. Dampen Hum Burned. We'll have Wall coming up in just a few seconds, so at least it's going to be defensive. It's going to be using... Oh, that is such a good ability. The Ring of Peace, man. The Ring of Peace. Is there a better ability to use than that same talent roll, the Ring of Peace? That seems like a really good play, man. That seems like the play. It is going to be Sacred, still running after Lilu. Can Sacred do anything, man? Can he catch up to this Monkus? That's going to be a pre-wall coming out for Lilu. Karma not available for a few more seconds, but Lilu is going to go for big Touch of Death onto Sacred. Sacred is going to get a bop off of that Touch of Death, so that's going to be Karma available, and Sacred will not be able to bubble it immediately due to Forbearance. He's just going to go for a Flash of Light to Lilu. Are you going to have any cooldowns available after this? If Lilu has cooldowns, he could just force a Karma into Sacred, as Sacred goes for big damage. That's going to be Lilu doing some DPS onto Sacred after a stun lock. Gonna stay with him. That's gonna be a Hodge coming down. Wings coming up for Sacred, trying to get some big damage to the Lilu. Look at staying there. That is gonna be Karma early on, and Sacred is gonna bail out of there. Doesn't want to heal Lilu. Very well played. Lilu is just gonna be like, you know, you gotta fight me. Hand of Freedom is gonna separate those two though. That's gonna be Vivify's coming up for Lilu. Sacred is gonna get a massive heal. Ring of Peace coming down, so Sacred can't approach him again. I actually very much like this because you can zone somebody out with an ability. I think it's a very, very interesting play. I haven't seen that in a bit. What's up, привет? What's up, Josh? How you doing, man? Kalano, how's it going? Здорово, здорово. Русские, ну чё? Русские здесь. Русские в стриме. What weapon is Lilu using? I think it's like Hail Break or something. Hail Eyes. Somebody in comments for this video for sure. If this video does become a YouTube video, we'll probably let you know. Somebody will have to link it in chat. Yeah, what weapon is he using? What DPS class is best for WoW PvP, you think? I think Rogues are in a really good spot. There's a lot of classes that are pretty good, though. Dead the Hunter Legend? Yeah, Dead is here, boy. Dead is here. Ura, Ruski stream. No. It's not Russian stream. Come on. It's gonna be mostly English here. Just a little bit of Russian. Shaker coming down on a Sacred. ASUS if your burst is coming down. That's gonna be Shield of Vengeance popping into Lu's face. Jack is still holding on to his bubble. Could go for short wings. Does he? Is he going to use him? He's going to go for a bubble right now. Trying to catch up to Lulu. Lulu's going to have a trinket available. Wall is up and running. Karma is going to be available very, very soon. Sacred actually was when you bubbled. Can he still get knocked out of Ring of Peace? Doesn't matter. Sacred is down as Whirling Dragon Punch does finish him off. Zakati's up next with 36% dampening. Got is trying to get at Lulu. That's going to be touch of death off the bat. Lulu is going to be down on a few cooldowns. This is going to have a trinket and Karma available. Wall not available for a bit. Dampen Harm is going to be quite a bit away. Did do a bit of damage to Zakati. Just a little bit. Incap coming down. Just trying to LOS and run away from Zakati. The pet for Zakati is going to slow him down. The Karma is coming out right now for Lulu. That's as much damage and healing as he can really get out of that Karma. Decided, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. I probably would have waited a little bit longer up until maybe like, the Apocalypse, but you also are trying to play around dampen, or not dampening, but necrotic, so that's a little bit rough. That is a little rough. Gonna be the Lulu mounting up. Zakati running wild, running after we won another. Flows coming down by Zakati. Oh, I really like this. I really like this. Ring of Peace just to get the Zakati away before Zakati can get some kind of a setup. 42% dampening, so that's a massive healing. Massive healing reduction coming out for both of these guys. And Liz is going to bail to the other side of the pillar. Still needs to recover. Waiting out for cooldowns. While available right now. Karma 30 seconds. Dampen Harm in 20 seconds. Has images. Touch of Death not available for about 40 seconds. Zakati hasn't burned a single defensive right now. There's been Lulu just running around. That is going to be Zakati's pet getting empowered just to get a root into Lulu. Lulu's trying to go for some offensive pressure. Gonna trick it out of that stun to get some pressure onto Zakati. Lichborn coming down for the DK though. And big death strikes coming out. Lulu wants to bail out away from that. No grip available for Zakati, so you can't grip the monk over to him. And he's gonna keep chasing after Lulu. Gonna get all the undeads running. The undeads are gonna do some damage. Lulu is gonna have a Karma coming up very, very soon. Damp at home coming out. Fist of Fury to parry Zakati's advances. That's gonna be Ring of Peace just trying to separate himself from the Death Knight. Gonna go for an incap, separating the pets away from him for a little bit too. Can't really go for a heal out there in the open. It's gonna be a big Karma as Zakati does go for a death pack. Can Lulu turn this around? He actually doesn't have a lot of time left. Has all the images up and running. Trying to get some damage onto the Death Knight. Fist of Fury actually does eliminate Zakati. Wow, turning around with a big old Karma. Next up is gonna be Shari. We're gonna call him Shari. Gonna go for a full hide, trying to get some big damage onto Lulu. Slow coming down afterwards. Does snap him out with those swings. Lulu had nothing left for that one. Dead is up next. Shuri is trying to get a judgment up in there early. Dead is already going around, putting traps all over the place. Booby trapping the whole thing. Is Shuri gonna run through them? Does he see him? I think he sees some of the traps. Nope, didn't see that one. I like his little pike over there, man. I like that. It looks awesome. Paladins don't run that ever usually. Sun coming down by Dead, dropping Shuri down to about half health in the opener. And Dead is just continuing to range him as much as he can. Shuri is going to dip behind the pillar. Shield Avengers coming down. Dead is going to outrange it. Bubble coming down. Shuri doesn't want his Shield Avengers to pop early. He wants to bubble it right now. Wings coming down as he gets a stun onto Dead. And that's going to bail behind the other side of the pillar altogether. That is just going to redot his side of the pillar already. Manic Bandages are coming out right now. And Shuri is going to run into that trap right here. That is going to redot him. Pop is available for Shuri, but that's going to be some nature damage out of Dead. That's health is actually in the bad spot too. Gonna harpoon at Shuri, trying to get out away from the Dead, but that's going to be it. It looks like it's going to be Zyke up next. Zyke, the last one left. Didn't get the pet in combat. Oh, that's a Michael Phelps pose, man. Diving into some water. Let's just dive into it, boys. Let's just dive into that duel. And this is going to be Zyke versus Dead. Biberone is the only one left on the Horde team afterwards. Dead is going to say it out. Waiting camo. 59% dampening. He's going to put a trap on Zyke as he picks up the eye. Doesn't actually pick up the eye, does he? Oh, no, he did. He did pick up the eye. So that's 5% extra damage. He doesn't want that. That's going to be a trinket out of that. As that is going to bail out of it. He's predicting the Smoke's move. Freezing Trap coming down. Breaks his own Freezing Trap. Going to go for Turtle Shell early. He doesn't need to go for big setup. There's no more trinket available for Zyke. He can go for a full setup right now. Still's holding on to trinket. Whirling Dragon Punch coming out for Zyke as he has Dampen Harm coming out. That's going to be Karma though, and Dead has no way of dealing with that because no Turtle Shell. The bleed is actually going to put some bleeds back to Dead. And I guess all Dead can really do with that is go for a Manic Bandage when he gets a chance. Zyke is trying to go for some healing. That pet is not letting him do a lot of healing. I'm pretty sure that pet has a Mortal Strike effect too, so this makes it that much harder. In 64% dampening. healing reduction is insane. Is he just gonna die to the pet right now? I feel like he's just dead to the pet, trying to get away from the pet, trying to get a few rare fights. He's buffing up his pet. His pet is buffed. His pet is just passively doing more damage, trying to get over to dead. Freezing trap coming down. Oh, and it's gonna be like one shot, global, and it's global. Yeah. Oh, there it is, boys. There it is. That's the first one of the day. Good first duel to start with. Good first duel to start with, boys. This monk is a god. Lulu, yeah, he's really fucking good at what he does. Swords are Hailstorm from Malagos and the Eye of Eternity 10 man. Oh, yeah. Like, well, now you guys are not going to believe me because I kind of knew what the weapons were. But I should have said Malagos at least. I should have said what dungeon or what raid they come from just so you guys knew. Then I'm like, oh yeah, I knew exactly what that was. None of y'all believe me. Like, nah, you lying. I'm not a lion, I'm a giraffe. 71. Wow, that's a lot of these, man. 71 duels over on NA, boys. Are you kidding me? I mean, only you. Battlefield Focus, that's a good one. But I see Russia period, Russia forward. Oh my god. And I see you, period. Hurrah! I haven't spoken much Russian in such a long while. Alright, Dad Zakati, you guys know how to do this. 5 minutes, try to find some new people that haven't got to play. Zyke, you're more than welcome to try it again, dude. Try to find some new people, boys. Hey, Dal, how you doing? Dalaran, how you doing, my man? Yeah, no, новый. I can barely read that. Oh my god, my Russian is so bad. Yo, коленгое, я не знаю, что написал, но большое спасибо, что пришли на стрим. Я мой русский уже забываю, извиняюсь. My Russian, man, is just not as good. I can bear. It's such a hard time for me to read Russian, unless the word I know, like words or phrases. It's so hard for me to read because I gotta read it, trying to figure out how to sound it out. Right? It just doesn't come natural anymore. And then I gotta think of the word that is in Russian, try to find the translation or equivalent in English, and then grammatically make it make sense for me. What's up, alcoholic? How you doing, man? What's up, is he on? I'm on right now I'm on Argent Dawn on EU. I've been on Argent Dawn for quite a bit. How you doing, my man? You want to join? We are on EU right now, actually. I know Russian. Suka, blядь. That's all you need to know, dude. Suka, blядь, иди нахуй and rush B. That's all. Gotta play some CSGO, boys. Is anybody play CSGO anymore? I know they got like a brand new map for like what is it called? Like oh chat. Free for all, battle royale. I don't know, man. Is CSGO dead game anymore? Is CSGO? Speak as a Dutch? No, I don't know any Dutch. Don't know any Dutch. Are you Russian? I am rushing to the bathroom every time I gotta go. Holy shit, dude. Fucking, you know, with my diet. Whew. God damn, of course I'm Russian. I'm Russian every day. I'm rushing to get through the stream ASAP, dude. I'm trying to rush through life so we can have a brand new raid tomorrow so I can check it out. Of course I'm Russian. Called me happy boy. CS is dead? I don't think it's that dead. Come on, man. Cheers from Chile. Yo, Chile sounds awesome, dude. I could go for some chili right now. Like chili, not chili the country, but chili the food. IRL Culturum please. Wow, that's what we had for the title yesterday, dude. I think I'll use that more often. You said that your pronunciation is too good. I said that your pronunciation is too good. Моё pronunciation... Я даже не знаю слово русское. Слово pronunciation. Я извиняюсь, я родился в России давным-давным-давно, но я не говорю по-русски так много. Чуть-чуть на стриме. Мама русская, брат русский. Фамилия в России. Я сейчас говорю английским каждый день. Извиняюсь большое. Извиняюсь большое. Я даже не знаю, как это... Yeah. The problem with my Russian is why it's so bad is I'm trying to think of like an English sentence I want to say, and I'm trying to translate it into Russian, and I keep missing the grammar for it. And I keep realizing I'm doing it wrong. I'm speaking like as if I'm 5. Am I 5 years old? I managed to find 2 new people. Nobody else is queuing. That's all good, man. Make another alley group if no one wants to join. Sounds good. Dad got 3 out of 5. That's perfect, Dad. After 5 minutes, man, more than welcome to get anybody and everybody you want in. Alright, boys. We got 2 groups. Actually, what looks like 3 groups. We got 2 alliance groups. 5-5. If you guys want to join and find us on EU, that's how you do it. Open up Dungeons and Raids, or hit H on the keyboard to open up the PvP side. Okay, you see it, I, or I guess I or H, either one. Open up I to open instances. Go to PvP, pre-made groups, custom PvP, find a group, number 5, letter V, number 5, English, enter. Make sure your filters are disabled so you guys can see everybody. We got Dead with a Horde group. We got Alliance group with Zikari, apparently 2 with Maklupi as well. If you guys are Alliance or Horde on EU, you're more than welcome to, man. More than welcome to. I had to myself from Russian, changing the pronunciation from English to Russian. By the way, произношение. Произношение. Oh, произношение. Okay, I remember that. I forgot about that word. I forgot about that word up until now. Wow. Произношение. Yeah, that's actually the right word for pronunciation. Yeah, I can remember honestly. Что за непонятный язык? Русский где? Ну я не знаю русский уже. Я не говорю по-русскому чуть. Я так много по-русскому говорю. Забываю, извиняюсь, ты чё? Русские здесь в стриме говорят по-русскому каждый день. Я здесь сижу. Говорю по-английски, репаю по-английскому. Понедельник, вторник, среда, четверг, пятница, в каникулы, в выходные, 24 часа по-английскому. И пришли здесь, и по-русскому вы говорили, по-русски, по-русски. Я даже не знаю, как что сказать на русском, потому что я не говорю по-русскому. That's my best, as much Russian as I could do. Half of you boys have no, more than half of you have no idea what I just said, but that was some communist propaganda. Let's go, boys. Communist propaganda. Alright, Maklupi, Witskati, Dead. We still got groups, boys. If you guys want to join for the Horde groups, more than welcome to. We got an Alliance group, 2 of them, so you guys are more than welcome to join that. Zakati got himself a group, and Dead is trying to find some more people on Horde. Oh, Outlaw, I have no idea. That's like hieroglyphics, man. I can't. I did not build the pyramid in a day. Holy shit. So Dead to Riku, I can't find it. Dead! Riku it! Apparently people are having a hard time finding him, my boy! Riku in custom PvP. But hablan español? Poco. But poco, I mean... Me gustan las gatas! That's all I know how to say in Spanish. I like to eat cats. Female cats. Now you understand what I was thinking about when I was in high school. Russian is such a weird language, especially with the accent like that. Yeah, Russian is kind of a... I don't know. The more I talk, you know, the more I speak English, the more I'm like, God, Russian is just so foreign. You know what I mean? Like, I listen to some Russians talk Russian, and it sounds to me like... Oh, it sounds like it sounds so formal to me. Like, it sounds like old-timey Russian. You know what I mean? It does some... I don't know. I guess in the good old American, when everybody's speaking the good old American, you know, the kids are all about, like, YOLO and lit. So, you know, it's modernized. In Russia, I just feel like it just doesn't... I don't know. That's the best I can explain it, dude. Is accent, наверное. Yeah, I do have a little bit of accent. I do have a little. The way I got it described to me before is whenever I speak Russian, I sound like I have an American accent. Whenever I speak English, it sounds like I have an accent, but some people can't tell where it's exactly from unless I tell them Russian. At one point, my stepdad tried to get me to drop my accent, though. I think I told you guys the story a while ago. Not even Dalaran just says Russians, dude. I don't. I was telling you to speak Welsh in Amharic. Is that even a real language? Hello. Have you put on the roll bones? Have you put up anything on roll the bones in PvP? Like any buffs combos with PvP talents? So you just want to roll for a buff in most cases. If you want to keep re-rolling, you're more than welcome to. You will not believe what I just found in Fortnite Battle Royale. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sorry, I can't tell if you're serious or not. How is the groups going, boys? It's is that a real is a real language? Oh my god, dude, I'm joking more half the time, boys. I'm just being a good old American. 4 out of 5. All right, Dead needs one more, boys. Wants to be the good boy to join Dead and help him win the tourney for the today's duel. Not like a tourney, right? You will not believe. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Finally, like the Macar. Macar's pretty good, man. Macar pretty good. Still can't find it, boys. It's easy. Just hit H on keyboard, right? Make sure you don't have any language filters, because that is German. No language filters, or make sure you have all languages available. Find group 5v5, or just 5. Enter. In custom PvP, and you got 5-4-1 group right there. You're more than welcome to. What I might just do is I might make a group myself as well, because I am on English, so it might make it that easy for you guys to find me. Let's do this. What if I make a group, man? What if I make a group? Would you guys be able to find this? 5-4-1. I could do that. Yeah, that makes it easier. So Zakati already has a group. But group I think is starting to put a group together. We got Lisa. Okay, I got 5 people. Lisa, I'll get you in the next group. Okay, ma'am? I'll get you in the next one. Let me cue these guys real quick. What is the song? What the fuck am I listening to? Did we get it? We did. Hook point. Let's go, boys. I like this arena. I like that arena a lot. Alright, gang. Alright. Oh, recording. Switch. Oh. Okay, cool. We're good. We are good. Wait, can I do like this? Wait. Oh, I can fly around now. Yay. Look at me. Woo. I can fly. Wait. This man is still... Who is this guy? Who is this dude? That's like one person that is detailed. And a crowd of people that aren't. Oh. This guy's detailed. And this guy's detailed. And that's really about it. And then this guy up here is also detailed. Alright, whatever, man. What do we got? We got on the Horde team, Viverona, Dead, Erasaris, yeah, Chaos and Lu versus Deadar, Sacred, Suchfab, Zakati, and Zyke. Zyke making a comeback. It looks like it is going to be Zakati off the bat versus Dead. Oh, this is going to be a good 1v1. I like this. Now, what do you think is the best DPS class for PvP? I think rogues are really good. Zakati gonna open up with that nice grip onto Dead. Stun coming down, empowering his pet. Dead is gonna get a defensive rolling right now. That is gonna be a second pet stun coming out. Zakati is gonna get stunned by Dead. Gonna sit it. Choosing to sit it. Gonna get a Lichborn up and running and just gonna bail away. As he takes a bunch of grenades to the face. Gonna start healing off of Dead's pet. And Dead's just gonna get up in the face. He's just gonna get up in there. Do some damage. Why had some massive cooldowns up and running. Just waiting, and I'm actually gonna get a freezing trap on Zakati, but he AMS's that freezing trap. Grenades getting thrown. It's gonna be full army of the Dead coming down after Dead. They're like, brother, because you know he's undead, and they're all actually undead. And that's gonna be a big kill coming out of Dead right now. Before the massive necrotics started stacking up, and now the necrotics are again stacked up. Zakati is just trying to get a lot of value out of this. Lots of value. Thing coming out of Dead, gonna get a root trap available. Is Zakati gonna run his pet through that? Is gonna run his pet through that, so he doesn't have to. Maybe a freezing trap could come out onto Zakati from the other side. And it looks like Dead is the one. Oh, actually gonna freezing trap Zakati's pet on purpose. Zakati's gonna beef up his pet, but he's nowhere to be found. Nowhere to help him out. His pet isn't there. Stun coming down to Zakati. He chickens out of it. Gonna go for big death strikes back to back with Lichborn. That's a massive damage reduction. Gonna use death strikes onto Dead's pet. Dead is still trying to get out of there. Is gonna go for manning bandages while in a turtle shell. As Zakati is just trying to burn through it. Is going to be hitting the pet. Going to be a root onto Zakati as Dead is trying to pull his pet back. Slow trap coming down. This is where Dead needs to be very, very careful with his traps if he wants to beat Zakati. I like that pet play where he did a freezing trap as Zakati beefed up the pet, and the pet is like nowhere to be found, right? Nowhere to help him out or anything. I thought it was really good. You can see Zakati's health. He's basically up at full, man. That's going to be a freezing trap down on one side. Manning bandage coming out, so Dead wants to get in there. Is going to run through that? No. Oh, he is going to run through that. Going to redot Dead right before that happens. This is an opportunity for Dead to go out to the other platform, and he's going to take advantage of this. Going to go to the other side of the pillar. As he tried to get a reset. Dad has a trinket coming up very soon. Heal coming up very, very soon as well. There's going to be more traps coming down. As Zakati's actually even going to go for running wild. Gonna get rooted. And Dad got himself a clean reset. So this is exactly what he needed. Zakati has a lot of his defenses still available. As Dampen is pretty up high. Log into Zakati versus Dad. Yeah, Cars. How you doing, my man? What's up, my dude? Hope you're having a good one. Dad is just making sure to put traps right under his booty. Zakati is just sitting on the other side. Kuga picking up one of the eyes. I think he's expecting for Dead to open up on him in a moment. I think that's what he's doing. He's just expecting for Dead to open up on him, and he wants to be on this side. Whether Dead is close, whether he's nearby, he's going to be like at that corner where he can grip Dead from either angle. Looks like Dead is just going to wait it out for a bit. Just going to throw a trap right at him. Going to throw a... Oh, did he trap his pet? I think he did trap his pet. That pet is bleeding. Look at that. That's a nice little bleed onto the pet. Zakati is going to get a slow onto Dead. Stun coming down right now. He's going to Lichborn out of it. Going to have a go out of this every time. Stun coming onto Dead. Trinkets out of it. That's going to be a big apocalypse coming down with all the pets. AMS coming down. This is where Dead wants to get some offensive pressure. But those death strikes are going to be coming out of Zakati. So any damage Dead is doing to him, Zakati just healing through a lot of it. Dead is going to use his heal early before Necrotics getting stacked up. That's going to be a pet getting beefed up for Zakati though. We are going to have Zakati getting rooted down. Dead is just trying to deal with those pets, trying to avoid them. Is going to go killing the pet or at least doing some damage to it. Zakati is going to order the pet to get a stun right now. The pet is now going to be all, you know, from swole down to a wimp. Down to a wimp. Manic Bed is coming out. Zakati is just trying to get a corner side of this. And I think Dead is trying to hide either the pet or Zakati through the freezing trap. Either or. Dead is trying to get in. That's going to be a stun coming out of Zakati. Zakati is trying to get some necrotics stacked up. That's some big damage coming out. Going to get a slow on Dead and the pet. Zakati is running through all those traps. The pet is going to get frozen. And Dead is, he's still trying to play defensive. I think he is. Going to get a stun onto Zakati. Many better is coming down so you can at least reheal a bit of his health. Zakati still has a trinket back up. Hasn't popped these massive defenses quite yet. So no death back for a bit. Dead's just going to bail to the other side of the pillar. It looked like Dead was actually around the corner, but that grip is going to yoink him out there. Pebble Chomp is getting beefed up as Zakati's pet. Dead has to find a way to deal with this DK onslaught. Zakati just going to keep chasing. Freezing Trap is going to stop him. Trinket coming down into another trap to follow. Dead has a bit of necrotics on him. If he tries to go for a heal, it's going to be tough. They also have a pet attacking him too. So getting some manic bandages right now would be basically impossible, as you're not going to get any value off of him. Necrotics do fall off. Stun coming in onto Dead. Does he have any kind of big defenses? Big Apocalypse coming down. Turtle Shell, manic bandage coming out. Had to burn a lot of those cooldowns together in order to heal. Dampening is sending in at about 2%. Zakati still has a... What are all the pets actually? Did he not get... He got all the undeads. Did they just literally time out by the time Turtle Shell went down? I think that's exactly what happened. Zakati still chasing. Revive pet coming down for Dead, as his pet did die. Stun coming into Zakati. He's going to Lichborn out of it. Zakati's pet is the one that takes the trap. It looks like Dead barely has any health. No necrotics right now. Going to get a heal off of it, and that's when necrotics are coming in. Dead is just going to try to run away. Necrotic down completely. Zakati has AMS, so you can't be slowed or nothing. And Dead just leaves, because there's actually nothing you can do right now versus Zakati in that kind of a gameplay where he can just heal so much healing coming out of the DK. Up next is going to be Chaos. Zakati's just unbeatable, man. But I guess this is what happens when you have a Death Knight. Zakati is rolling, for the viewers, he is rolling Azerite Veins in his gear, which is a tank Azerite trait, where there's a... Oh, actually caught out Chaos with a Death and Decay right just now, who's trying to, like, stop him or prevent him from being able to get in. Not going to allow the Feral to get an opener. That is going to be a big incarnate coming out of Chaos, trying to catch a result so he can restun Zakati. Is still going to land one, but that he's running Azerite Veins so he can get a heal. I think it's like a proc on taking damage. It just heals him for a ton, and he got a bunch of them stacked up, I think. So it can do, like, 45k every 3 seconds or something, or 15k every 3 seconds. It's still a lot of healing regardless. Together with those death strikes, that's going to be Chaos taking a bunch of damage when the thorns are up. There's going to be AMS coming out for Zakati. Chaos is not quite MML procs. He's not quite used to this DK. That's going to be a grip coming out, keeping Chaos out in the open. Is going to get a reslow as Chaos gets himself a way to get out of this. Power shifting, trying to keep himself fast and speedy. That's going to be Zakati going to go for big necrotics as he beefs up the pet. So that's going to be a wall available up in Chaos Zone. Still, necrotics are going to get through and actually going to absorb a lot of that next healing that Chaos would get. Picking out of that root right afterwards. Still chasing after Chaos. The Feral pet beefed up, and pet actually was... Oh, the pet lost all its beef. Blast Roll, it's swole. But Zakati's still in there, man. It's going to be a horror effect coming down out of ASUS. Playing Destruction Chaos Bolts coming down to Zakati. Trying not to get interrupted. Cast and Circle coming down. Is free to cast Chaos Bolts. Zakati's going to get a Mass Grip in there. Wall coming down for Osiris. Whoa. Wait, he didn't hit a world. How? He walled just now, didn't he? Somehow Zakati was still able to interrupt it. Not sure exactly how that happened. Fear coming down to Zakati as more Chaos Bolts are getting slung at him. Fear to follow. Another interrupt coming down out of Zakati right afterwards. Cataclysm coming down for Osiris. I think he just misses Cataclysm, maybe. Maybe we just didn't get the effect on stream here. Another Chaos Bolt trying to shoot out. He's trying to go for another one after the stun trinkets out of it. Trying to get some damage to Zakati, but you can see Zakati's health just not going anywhere. No matter the Chaos Bolts, no matter the damage it takes, he just doesn't go anywhere. Getting full Apocalypse coming down as Zera's trying to cook him up some breakfast. Some big old Chaos Bolt breakfast. That's going to be another interrupt. How did he interrupt through a wall? I am actually still impressed. I am still impressed. Is it only physical interrupts that go through that? Oh my god. Zakati takes another one. Up next is going to be Lalu. 22% dampening. Who can stop this man? Literally Lich King. Literally Lich King. If Lich King was a furry, Touch of Death is going to come down onto Zakati. It's going to be big damage. Zakati have a way to deal with Lichborn out of it early. Fist of Fury coming down for Lalu. So you can pair all the damage from Zakati. That's going to be a big Touch of Death taken down. Zakati is about half health. And it's going to be Lalu actually trying to put him down away with that Ring of Peace. Going to get interrupted until Lalu is Lalu's trying to heal. It's going to be a bunch of Death Strikes coming down. Lu's gonna bail out of there, grip coming down this wall, and dampen harm. So Lu's basically invulnerable during that. There's so much defensives coming down. That's gonna be a Rip Crawler, the pet for Zakati. Getting beefed. That's gonna be a stun out of the Fist of Fury into a trinket, into a Whirling Dragon Punch. While the images are up, Zakati is still able to heal for a lot, but that Karma might burn him right now. AMS coming down, so Zakati won't take some of that damage, but Lu needs him to hit it. That's gonna be a big necrotic stacked up until Lu actually death. Oh, death. One last defense available for Zakati, trying to get away from Lu. Look at end this duel right now. Barely any health left for Zakati, and down he goes. First man down on the Alliance. I can stop him. Woo! Stun coming out by Such Fab on Lulu, who has no trinkets available. Just gonna have to sit all those dots, all those bleeds. But Such Fab is trying to get some big damage in there. Stun coming down. Fist of Fury to follow onto a Thorn Cat. He's gonna get himself some. He can't really get in the ring. He's like lagging a little bit all over the place too. Bash coming down to Lulu. Such Fab is trying to end the monk. This is gonna leave him with a Moonfire. It's gonna be one Vivify, no Vivifies to follow. Lou might be able to get a Fist of Fury. Does get a Fist of Fury, so at least he's parrying some of the damage from the Feral. Incap coming out short. 2 Vivifies are gonna come out of that one. Lou is still trying to find a way to re-heal himself. 32% dampening, gonna make it hard. No wall available in a bit actually. Gonna get the images up and running. Wall is up for both of these guys actually. Both of them wall. Lou I think is trying to get himself a Fist of Fury going. No, still trying to get away from the Feral. 12 seconds left onto that Karma. That's going to be Scald Bash out of Such Fab. Fist of Fury to follow, so Luke can at least parry some of the damage. Such Fab actually taking a bunch of DPS. Bunch of Deeps. Going to go into Bear form, pop his heal, popping back into Cat form, trying to get the damage in. Touch of Death is going to come out. Lu has Karma if he ever so needs it. Trying to kill Such Fab without that use of Karma if he can. Is going to get some damage and going to eliminate him. It's going to be a Tiger's Lust to follow. And Zyke is up next. Karma coming out instantly for the Lu. Zyke is going to bail out of there, going to heal himself right now while he's got it. Incap coming down, so Luke doesn't get any kind of healing off of that. Luke might be able to get 1 Vivify off. Incap coming down, maybe 2 Vivifies off that. No, just going to move around the map. Vivify, Fist of Fury to stop with parry onto Zyke. Trying to get him into a root. Going to root him actually. With a double disable into a rollout while Dampen Harm is up and running, trying to re-heal. Zyke actually took a bit of damage, not sure exactly from, but their health is more similar than it ever could be. Ring of Peace coming down for Laloom. Just wants to make himself space. Make himself some safe spaces. Gonna zone out Zyke. Zyke still has images up and running for a little bit. Images coming down again. Fist of Fury coming in. I think it's actually Fist of Fury onto Lalu. Touch of Death coming down onto our boy Lalu. And he's gonna bail out of there. Touch of Death still gonna hit. Zyke is actually there to follow him. Misses Whirling Dragon Punch in the background, but still. A bit of damage. Lu taking that Touch of Death right now. That's going to be Dampen Harm coming out of Zyke. Lu still trying to catch up in the heals. Zyke still holding on to that Karma. No trinket available for Zyke though. Lu is going to be able to get a trinket out of this. Pre-walling this opener as Zyke is engaging Karma, trying to force it out. It's going to be Fist of Fury coming out for Lu. And Zyke died without a Karma. Wait, what? Did it try to Fist of Fury? Oh my goodness. Debtor's up next. grapple hooking in there. That ring of peace is not going to let him approach. It is just going to bail out. Lou is just going to get away from that. Zyke is going to chase after him. Oh, parry coming in early. Played his hand a little bit early. Karma coming down right now. Is he going to hit it? It looks like he is going to hit into that Karma right now, actually. Stun coming down onto Lulu. Killing Spree to follow as Karma is still up and running. That actually is going to give some healing to Lulu. Trinkets out of the paralysis. If Lulu has a setup, Touch of Death is up and running. Could go for Touch of Death stun lock combo, and Detta might be dead unless he has Vanish out of it. Is going to go for a stun. No Touch of Death. No Touch of Death. Is going to go big whirling Dragon Punch to follow. Fist of Fury. Dead or dies! If he just vanished, he could have just removed it. He died! Lulu getting hodged up. Very, very short porting out of there. Sacred Law needs to end him right now if he wants to get one. Lulu's rolling into a wall. That might have been misplay right there. That ends up killing him. Re-rolling out of there again. Tiger's Lust coming down. His Judgment hits him on the side of the head. Vivify is still coming down for Lulu. He's not dying today, man. He's like, nah. 50% dampening? Easy. Mobility? That's all I need. What's the pallet got? No mount. He's not mounted up. I'm good. Trick is not available for a bit. Is gonna get himself a port available. Juke it out to the other side of the pillar. Gonna heal as much as he can and then port if this paladin ever gets too close. Has a plan B. Does Sacred have a stun though? Do you have a Hodge Sacred? Paralysis coming down onto the paladin as Lou is still able to get a lot of Vivify's wall and dampen harm coming out early. Wants to reduce as much damage from this paladin as much as possible. That's going to be a Shield of Vengeance coming in out of the Pala. Trying to go for a Hodge. Almost got knocked way away with that ring of peace. Still going to be able to get a lot of damage into Lulu. Stun coming down. Trinket going to force out. So Lulu's playing out. No Trinket available for Sacred for a while. Can Karma if he needs to, but Sacred does still have all these big defenses. Trinket available for Lulu now, so next time Sacred has a setup, Lulu can at least get out of it. Still running from this guy, still trying to vivify, trying to recover, trying to stabilize. That's going to be Sacred mounting up. Paralysis coming out for Lulu at a fair amount of health, but still doesn't feel like he is ready to fight this duel quite yet. Is going to keep healing himself as much as possible. Touch Death coming up in about 10 seconds. Image is available soon. Doesn't have big defense except for Karma, so what he needs to do right now is force out cooldowns out of Sacred, and then so he can Karma afterwards, so he might be able to get a lot of healing out of it. But the only way he can do it is if he's a full health, man. As long as he is healthy, he should be able to. Sacred is still trying to chase after him as best as possible. It's going to be Fist of Fury coming down by Lulu onto Sacred. Sacred can't really do much about it. Into Hodge. Trinket available for Lulu if he ever needs one. He's not going to use it. No wings coming out of Sacred. It's still getting a lot of damage in. Stun coming out by Lulu. Going to get the images up and running. Bob coming out immediately. Bluffs it right now. Karma up and running. Oh my god. Sacred just got himself in a bad spot right now. Should have bubbled instead. Should have bubbled instead. If he just bubbled, the Lulu would have made that kill happen. Oh my god. Look at him. Lou did a lot of damage and healing. Still, all those duels, he killed 5 people and he healed for less. Oh my god. That's Zakati. Zakati is just like draining people. I think that is a very professional game and I like him stronger than Zakati. That is really good to watch, man. Very fun. Very awesome. I want to see duels Zakati versus Dead. 1v1 best out of 3. That would be tough, but if Zakati and Dead are down, I'll be down, dude. I'll be down. Cool, we'll close that. Alright, boys, let's get another group going. Try to get some variety, man. Let's get some new people in here. So, Zakati, Dead, take about 5 minutes to find new people. Or, if you guys want me to, I can try to look for some new names. Open up a group. If people are having a hard time finding Dead's group. Dead, what you can do is you can actually join my group. Yeah, let's have Dead join my group and I'll make him lead. I'll make him lead towards the end of it. I think that'll work, right? Your mental silence and interrupts affect learning casting circles causes an result to no longer grant immunity to silences and interrupts. So if you have casting circle, wall no longer makes you immune. Wow, I had no idea. I had no idea. Dalaran, I had no clue that was a thing. I had no fucking idea. I got the Godly Priest in the group. Hell yeah, dude. As a priest? Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, Spence. What's up, man? Ready for tomorrow? Yo, Rayla, I am, dude. I am. I'm prepped. I'm ready. I don't know how we're gonna do things, but I am ready. Tomorrow should be a lot of fun. New raid and everything. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That wants me to a group. Make me lead so I can, like, see people. Cool. Guys, I'm gonna make the group 5511 Duels because some people were having a hard time seeing the group. I made one right now. 5511 Duels, custom PvP for the Horde. Let's get Lisa in here. Lisa. I'm back. Had to eat. What up, Seavark? How you doing, man? Did I get a 10 down on my lock? Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know if the upgrade... I don't know if you're going to have better rewards this week. I think that better rewards are going to be next week, man. Gyro? Let's wait until this group fills up. I wouldn't mind grabbing a rogue for this team. Palahine? We could get Palahine in here. Let's first find out who else overall wants to join. So we can look for some new names, man. I don't think I've seen these guys ever. Gara and Pala? I'd take him in, dude. They're pretty new. It's me and Dead, but it really is just Dead. So that'll be one more person that we need to get. Oh, boys. I got the Titan BS, though. I got the Titan BS. Oh, yeah. I wonder if we'll get more of that. I doubt it. I doubt we'll get more of Titan Presidium. Can't find your group? Really? You guys are having a hard time finding my group? I'm on Horde, EU, pre-made group, custom PvP. Disable your filters for like languages so you can see all of them. Make sure you can see all languages, man. Hey, Dad. What up, Christos? How you doing, my man? What's up, my dude? What's the best class 1-in-1 given the same skill cap? I'd say probably a Feral Druid. Levon, I'd probably say a Feral Druid. We got a group, boys. We got a group. Dad, you'll just need to make sure it's a party, not a raid. Alright? You just need to make sure it's a party, not a raid once I leave. Okay, cool. Now we're ready. Foggy, Zikari, 5. I'll give that like a minute, just to make sure. I find if you made a PvE pre-made group. I find it if you are in PvE. Not in PvP, really? They need to have like war mode on or something? That's weird, man. That's weird. Huh. Maybe I do need to have war mode on for the PvP side, don't I? Oh, that's actually weird, man. That's actually weird. Maybe that's why. Are you on live servers? I am, man. Too late to join? Yeah, it's all good. Alrighty, boys. That's like hard base, dude. Hard boss. Blackrock hold. Let's go, boys. Hi, good morning, Roy. How you doing, my dude? That's a fucking hard base in here, boys. That's a song of my people. This is what Russians were listening to when they were charging at the gates of fucking hell in Berlin, Germany during World War II. They were just like, Suka, blять! Россия, вперед! Listen to hard bass the whole time in their AirPods. They're just like, you guys are crazy. You're running to the enemy territory. And someone's like, oh no, they can't hear us. They got their AirPods in. They just fucking charged in, dude. Just like, suka, blять, with their AK-47s. Actually, I don't even know if that was the right gun. Bitch. Cool. Oh. That looks so good. We got Such Fab, Rest for Tips, Fluctuate, Sandrion, oh, Fury Warrior, and Zakati. That's such a cool animation still to this day, man. All that fur. I do wonder when we'll get new animations for these guys. We got Arbus in here for the Horde side. Dead. Gyro. Is it Subtlety? That'd be awesome. We're gonna have Lisa first off, and Palahine is gonna be Lisa versus the Rest for Tips. Lisa trying to get him so a big setup going. Siphon coming down into the stun. Siphon is still doing a bit of damage. For Rest for Tips, is actually going to be a really hard match because this is a warrior. Warrior just cleaves through Priest right now. But that Shadow Priest is able to get all the damage out right now. Still is able to channel. Lisa is going to go for a big damage going right now with big Insanity. Void Embrace is available. Lisa, are you going to pop a heal? Lisa hasn't popped a heal yet. Tricken coming down for Rest for Tips. Going to get a VT trying to re-up it onto Lisa. Mind Blast coming down right now. Rest for Tips is actually getting interrupted on a bad one. Needs to disperse here maybe very, very soon. Is going to try to go for a Shadow Mend. No kick available for Lisa for a bit. Actually, try to go for a few into Rest for Tips. Couldn't quite get it because of a... you know why he couldn't get it? He couldn't get a res because, or he couldn't get a fear because of Greater Fate. The res for Tip's actually in a bad spot. Lisa's gonna trick it out of it. Oh no, Disperse didn't come out for res. Lisa played it out as best he could and actually eliminated him. As a Fury where you just shred through Priest, man. That Disperse, if you came out just nick of time, that was rough, man. That's rough. Such Fab is trying to pop into bear form. Thorn's coming down for that bad boy. And Lisa's gonna go for massive heals right now through those thorns, trying to get some damage into Such Fab. Couldn't quite get a slow on him. Such Fab is gonna go running circles again. Did Zakati say Godly Priest? Dude, okay, Resurrective is actually really good. He did say it though. How are you doing today? What's up, Pan and I? How you doing, man? Lisa is gonna go for a commanding shout. Needs to get a lot of healing, but Such Fab is gonna play the bleed strat. Oh, this orc better get excited, better get angry. Better get angry. His health is going down so quickly, dude. Look at those bleeds. Look at the health. That's gonna be Such Fab. Oh, one shred done. Just shredded. He didn't even rake. Just shredded. That's gonna be Such Fab. Up next, who is up? Looks like it is gonna be Arbus up next as an Ellie Shaman. Trying to drop down his totems. Getting prepped up, getting ready. Knows that he has to play against Such Fab. Such Fab knows who he's playing against. Such Fab doesn't have a trinket for a bit though, so that's actually one advantage that is going to help Arbus knocking down Such Fab from a distance. Lightning Elastic coming down as he gets rooted. Arbus is going to knock him down a peg, going to get a full stun lockout. That's going to be Arbus trying to get himself a reset, just going more for slows. That's going to be Sky Fury return coming down. Such Fab is getting in there. Stun coming in on Such Fab very short. Stormkeeper is going to come out. No, Such Fab denies it with a Skull Bash. That's going to be a wall coming down for Arbus right now. Stormkeeper still trying to come out. Such Fab could go for big defenses. Actually, Such Fab is going for big old Incarn play. Short stun into Arbus, and he's going to bail out as Arbus has that lightning hand ready. Going to get a short stun onto Such Fab to follow. Arbus still has a lot of instant casts available right now. Still can go for Lightning Bolt. Accidentally grabs the eye. Ice Fury coming down. Getting kicked on Ice Fury. Not the worst. Not the worst. Ice Fury is not as bad. Going to get a slow into Such Fab, but Such Fab is going to use that knockback that followed afterwards to dip behind the pillar and catch himself here. Regrows. This is going to be a full reset. Arbus basically got a full reset too. Both of these bad boys got full resets. Trinket still available for Fab. Trinket still available for Arbus. Wall down for Such Fab and one wall down for Arbus as well. The Fab has 2 walls available. Arbus still has all his defensives, or offensives, I guess. His defensive are actually very short. Stun coming on by Such Fab. Could that be Arbus getting stun lock onto Such Fab to follow? No, actually gonna drop down the totem, the stun totem, and Such Fab is gonna bail out of it. Still in stack for right now, runs out just to root Arbus. What is this guy? If he's not a trickster, I don't know what he is, man. Pretty sure Flame Shock was reapplied to him though, right as that happened. Arbus needs to get the Feral low enough to where that stun is going to do a lot. Lightning Elastic coming down. Feral is going to trick it out of it. Bash coming down. Arbus is going to trick it out of that as well. Trying to get some slows. Earth Shock coming down onto Fab. Needs to get a big setup going. Trying to go for opener with a... gonna get kicked on Nature instead. Gonna be able to get a full Ice Fury though. Maybe that's what he wanted to do. Maybe he wanted to go for a full Ice Fury. That's gonna be a reset and a re-stealth with Shadow Meld and stun by Fab. Thorns are up. Arbus still taking a lot of damage from this Feral right now. Doesn't have wall available for quite a while. Trying to go for healing surges. And Such Fab is going to be able to kick it. Arbus should have access to all of his other spells. Honestly, I feel like getting shocked on like a Frost spell or a Fire spell is better than this. Lightning Lasso is going to come out, and Fab is going to bail out behind the... Oh, no. So Fab is actually going to stay in there, going to keep healing himself, and staying in on Arbus, letting in the sustain pressure go. Going to get a massive bite onto the Shaman. Arbus has all the cooldowns available right now. Big Sky Fury up. That's going to be pretty wall coming out for Fab. Going to get a kick onto Arbus on Nature. Ice Fury coming down. Bash coming in. Going to knock the kitty out. Going to go for healing surges. Going to be able to get a few of those. Stun coming onto Such Fab. Full stun to separate both of them. More defensive stun than anything. I think he actually outranged his own stun after a bit. Healing surges are coming in for Arbus. Short stun by Such Fab. Another healing surge coming out. Gonna get kicked on that one, actually. Ice Fury gonna follow up from here. That's what Arbus needs to cycle through all the different schools of spell he has. The Fire, the Frost, the Nature, and try to get as much value out of it. Gonna drop down the Earth, Fire Ellie again. Needs to keep the Fire Ellie out in the open so it does damage to Fab. Gonna be an Earth Shock. Can go for a lot of instant cast with Lightning Bolts. Is gonna go for that. Doesn't want to get kicked for Fab though. Gonna be a full stun as the Elemental is gonna do damage. Trying to get away from Fab though while he's stunned. Fab barely took damage in that stun. With all this Haas that he has, interrupt coming in onto Arbus on Nature. Won't be able to heal himself. Wall coming out pretty early in. Healing surges are coming out back to back. Bash coming in. Such Fab is just trying to interrupt him. Getting knocked out. Making sure to apply Moonfire. I don't think he's spec for Moonfire either. He keeps popping out of cat form for Moonfire. Stun coming in onto Fab. Short stun. He's going to trick it out with another kick onto Arbus. I feel like Arbus is in such a bad spot. Such Fab is just healing way too much, man. He's just staying in. He just keeps healing himself for every finish that he uses. Lightning Lasso coming down on Fab. Very, very short Lightning Lasso. Arbus is still trying to get himself healed, still trying to find a way to recover, but this Pharaoh is just not giving him any breathing room. Speaking about breathing room, I can barely breathe when I'm doing so much talking, and such Fab does end up taking him out. Oh, breathe, Dalaran, breathe. Paladin going up next after that stun onto Fab. As Wings up and running, Fab is going to get another stun afterwards. Bob coming out! Oh no! Oh no! That was a bop on a root. That wasn't a good play. Fab is trying to wait out the cooldowns. Thorns coming up as Paladin. Trying to catch up to him. Gonna get slowed by those Thorns. And such Fab is just gonna keep throwing Moonfires at the guy while in bear form. Oh no. Fab is gonna go. Gatch is a full re-stealth. Gonna be able to get an opener onto Paladin. What kind of setup is Paladin gonna go for? No wings available for this guy for a bit. Fab is just gonna burn a little bit of damage. Just to get bleeds onto Pala. Pala is gonna reheal now, but dampening is coming in at 14%. Every one of these duels have been set into dampening so far. Big bite coming out by Fab, but it's gonna be reversed by Paladin with a full Hodge. Not gonna have wings available. Does have a lot of resources in terms of his finishers, but he's not gonna have wings. Is gonna get Shield of Vengeance up and running, trying to use that Shield of Vengeance offensively at Fab. Is he gonna have enough slows? Does he have even big bleeds to pop that shield? The shield is going down very, very slowly, but you might be able to catch Fab. I think he tried to go for a Belfry shield. No, gonna pop way away from Fab. Try to go for a big racial setup. Not gonna work though. Try to go for a setup. Not gonna happen. Fab is gonna go for a setup now. With full bleeds, just gonna bail out of the Hodge to follow. Does Paladin have anything? He's not even rolling the 1 minute Hammer Righteous short wings. So short wings is not even gonna be in play for him. So it's all up to like big wings. The Such Fab realizes big bite coming down, and Paladin is actually forced to pop bubble. Fab is still in a good spot, getting a bit of proc down right now though. Lots of resources still coming out. Paladin needs to go for a big reset. He is going to do that. Such Fab is also going to do the same thing with his health. Paladins and Pharaohs, man, that's like the two healing juggernauts right now. String coming out on Paladin as he gets opened on by Fab, but that root is going to separate the two. Hand of Freedom is going to come out. Bash coming in on Fab, still staying offensive. He's going to have a trinket up right now. That's going to be wings out of Paladin. If Fab going to burn one of his walls, might want to. That's a lot of damage. No, going to get a root onto him into a re-stealth. Going to get a stun. Cheeky little rebleed. Cheeky little rebleed. This guy is playing a trickster style. He's literally playing the trickster class. Slow coming down by Paladin onto Fab. Fab is in a pretty bad spot. He's decided to drop it down little by little. Incarn is up. Wall and Thorns are up. Paladin can't hit into this. Otherwise, he's dead, and he is dead regardless. Alright, who's up next? He's going to be dead. Hunting a cat. Going to pick up the eyes. No. Yes. Trying to pick up the eyes. The eyes sometimes don't get picked up at all. Holy shit. Cheeky Briki. What's up, Granty? Russian YouTuber Naur. I don't know who that is. There's going to be some damage coming out for Dead as he got a stun onto Fab. Trying to cut him through all the traps. Is going to land the Pharaoh through another trap. Trinket coming out of the bash. Such Fab has one more defensive wall available if he's going to use it. Trying just to keep himself healed. Wall coming out right now. Stun coming on to Dead. I think Dead has him though. 28% dampening. Such Fab needs to go for massive heals, but I think those dots in the pet is going to eliminate him, and it does. Thandruin is coming up next. It's Andruin, but like Thor. Thandruin. I like it, dude. I like it. He's going to try to get some damage to Dead. 30% dampening. Big burst coming now, but Dead is just going to put him down in Tar Trap, slowing down the Warrior's movement. All he can do is hit the pet. Is going to go for a massive heal, but you want to use him to Dead with his burst, but he's going to have to use him to the pet. Is going to Blade Storm through that trap, though. What a smart, clever boy. He's going to get a few onto Dead's pet. Going to get himself a setup going. Dead's health is starting to take a bit of damage. As Tangent's trying to go for a moment of damage. Dead is just continuing to kite away from the guy. Dead is going to burn a heal early. Big leap and big stun coming down by the Warrior. Thandruin trying to maintain his health. 32% dampening. That's going to be stunned by Dead's pet. Trinket coming down with Thandruin. Still maintaining barely any health left as he gets frozen. Uh-oh. That's a face of I fucked up, I think. Yeah, he just gave up. Wait. Dead went for a full camo. Wow, Dead is actually going to go for full camo to make sure he's re-healed for the next guy. For the next guy, because it's either Zikati or Fluctuate. He's just waiting it out. Waiting out his cooldowns because he knows he can beat this warrior. Stun coming in Thandruin. Punish him. Punish him for this. Punish him for the BM. Oh my god, Thandruin. You gotta catch up to him, man. You gotta punish him. He's just using you to get cooldowns back. For the next duel. Make him burn his cooldowns. Then it's gonna have a trinket and a heal in a minute. Oh no! That is making this game go into deep dampening, so you might have a chance against Zakati. Thandruin! Now you have to punish him. Big leap coming in. Can he get a charge? Does get a stun onto dead. Big damage coming out. Fear coming on to Death's Pet to follow. And to try to get himself a setup. I don't think he's rolling the right talents to get like the early damage pressure. Recharge onto dead. That is still running around while on a horse. Oh my god. I knew it. I knew it. This guy played well as a Frost DK in the video. Yeah. I miss Frost Death Knights. I do too, man. Hunter group. Mega Man, you're more than welcome to through LFG, my dude. LFG, we open it up for everybody. Big heal coming up for Thandruin, but can he get a heal off? Oh no! That is just taking this game so far into dampening. Thandruin, poor guy. It's almost like he's getting bullied, but he's not. It's almost like he's getting bullied, but he is not. You know what I mean? Big leap coming out. Dead is just trying to wait him out with those dots. Thandruin's finally able to engage. Stun coming out. I think he stunned Dead's Pet. Striker coming in right afterwards. And Dead is just messing with the guy while trying to prolong the game. Gonna run Thandruin through another trap. I don't think he's gonna bleed from that one though. All those dots are ticking down on this poor man. Looks like he might be going down any moment now. And yeah. And that's where he goes. Dad is going to have all cooldowns. Had to burn a heal. But now he's going up against Zakati with 48% dampening. That's where Zakati's health is going to be in a dire place. He's not going to be able to get nearly as much healing. Big defensive coming on to Dead as Zakati approaches. Zakati is trying to get on a second stun off of the pet. There's going to be a big apocalypse play maybe coming out by Zakati. No, going to go for big death strikes right now. Trying to keep Dead nearby. The dots are going to be ticking down. It's going to be using the pet to death strike off of. But you can see just the potency of the death strike is just not as nearly as big. They're trying to go for a quick heal real quickly. It's going to be trap the pet. Big apocalypse coming down onto the hunter. Steal his turtle shell if he needs to. He's going to turtle shell and get out of there. He's going to leave the pet over. The guy is going to be able to get resources off of the pet and death strikes. That might be a little bit rough. Dead is going to go all the way to the other side of the pillar altogether. Actually trying to pull his pet away. Manning bandage is coming down. Pet dies. And Dead is going to catch a camo. He does catch a camo. Going to reheal full. Even gonna revive his pet. Oh my god, his pet, you can see it though. The guy can see the pet though. He knows where that is at because he's next to the pet. Gonna run through a freezing trap though. No, gonna run around the freezing trap. Picked up the eye, I guess. They actually could see Dead. Dead's just gonna set on freezing trap, gonna trap Zakati's pet, gonna get himself a short heal. That's what Zakati needs to go for big heals. Zakati actually burned death back, so that's a massive defensive that he was not gonna have. Dead is trying to make sure he has the pet on this side. Zakati wants the pet to run through all the traps first. Zakati looks like he's going to run through this trap right there, though. He is not going to. Yes, he is. Trinkets out of that stun into a root trap to follow, and Dead just wants to bail out of there. Freezing trap onto the pet. Another manning bandage coming out, so you can get maybe a little bit of healing. Trying to maintain this health. Big heal coming out for Dead and just a little bit. 58% dampening. But it looks like their health is actually very close to one another. So maybe he can turn around here. Not a fan of this song either. This deal could go either way, man. Both of them are just trying to survive this. Zakati's waiting out for someone who's defensive too. The traps are coming down. Looks like Zakati is going to run through a freezing trap. Not going to be able to get a setup on Dead, which is exactly what Dead wanted for a while. He wanted to get Zakati CC. Dots coming down. Both of these guys are shooting dots. Dead is making sure to remove those dots off the bat. Zakati's health is dropping in a bad spot. Dead is going to go for a big setup with big damage. And Zakati's the one playing defensive. Gonna beef up the pet, letting the pet do a lot of the work. Zakati's pet, oh, Dead's pet is also biting on Zakati, dude. He's in his ass. Stun coming down. Dead is throwing all the grenades. Zakati breaking out of that with Lichborn. AMS coming down. And can you take out Zakati? Still Lichborn available. It's gonna be a harpoon coming out by Dead. Still able to engage. Full apocalypse coming down. Dead is gonna feign death for a moment. Can you live this though? Zakati's health and Dead's health just go back and forth. And Dead dies at the very end. Zakati's gonna die too though. Cheap shot and Dead by Gyro. That's gonna be a grapple hook out of Fluctuate. It's just gonna pistol shot at the rogue. Stun coming down, and this is gonna be playing Assassination, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it has to be Assassination. Stun coming in by Fluctuate, Trinket coming in for Gyro. Fluctuate trying to get some big damage with that. Oh, big killing spree coming down. Gyro, he has evasion. Cloak of Shadows, not burned. Vanished out of that. Fluctuate is still out in the open. Gonna pick up the eyes. Sees the rogue right now. Can pistol shot him any moment. Gouging him instead. He can get an opener. As he tried to go for a adrenaline rush, he's gonna get cheap shotted. So this is Gyro is trying to get himself a setup. Blind coming down, but Fluctuate. Looks like Fluctuate has this one in the bag. So doesn't stun Gyro in a bit. Gonna re-stealth and cheap shot him into a stun to follow. And a few procs available. Cheat Death coming down. That's gonna be actually Cheat Death. Gyro. He kidney Fluctuate, but was that the shortest kidney alive? That one, woo! That one by so fast. That one by so fast. Dude, Dead tried so hard that duel, man. I was heartbreaking to watch. Honestly, that was literally heartbreaking to watch. Oh my god. Holy shit, boys. Holy shit. Gonna roll Mako Orc Shaman, or is it bad compared to Orc? No, Mako is okay. I think the Orc Shaman is better for me PvP, but Mako is not terrible. Alright, boys. Let's get another one going. You guys know how to do it. Dead, Zakati, try to make new groups. Zakati, who knows, maybe Dead will be able to beat me as Frost. Go for it, man. Try to play some Frost. If you want to get the Shadow Priest in there again, I'd like to see that Priest play some more. But try to find some new people, boys, okay? Try to find some new people if you can, okay? Let me do this. Let me save it. Cool, I saved it. Let me go turn down the AC. It is pumping heat right now, and it's fucking unbearable. It is absolutely... Holy shit, I feel like I can't breathe. Oh... I'm gonna fucking go goddamn knock on some doors, be like, yo, keep this shit cold. 30 more minutes for the stream. God damn. I feel like I'm suffocating, boys. What the fuck? That's not a fun feeling. You guys enjoy the music while I got, okay? Be right back, boys. Be right back. While we get in the groups. Dead, Zakati, chat with the viewers. Say something funny. Say something funny. Okay, be right back. Holy shit. I'm gonna get water while I'm... Holy shit. Oh my god, it's fucking... I know it's cold outside for like everybody else, right? I know it's cold all over the fucking world. It is goddamn winter, right? Everybody wants to keep themselves toasty. I can't, dude. I can't. Holy shit. I can't. I can't. Here's the muff. That one show swap out sponsors too, a few people. Sponsors can stay if they wanna. Sponsors can stay. Like if Cody, you mean? Yeah, Cody's fine, man. Cody's fine playing a few more games. Part of the fun is part of the being sponsors, like, you know, you get to hang out with the boys whenever you wanna. This is gonna be one of the privileges. Yeah, we good. You good? You are. Holy shit, dude! My pipes are frozen. Matukes, holy shit, dude! I'd love to live where you live, dude. Where you're just like, yes, I can't, dude. I can't keep it like, I can't put a heater. I can't put a heater in my room. Like, it needs to be somewhat cold. Because summers are really bad where I'm at, right? That's really, like, I can't wear a shirt. I'm sweating all the fucking time, dude. I'm sweating profusely. I'm next to a window, and the sun is just beaming the whole time. It's terrible. It's awful. I need air. I need it to be cold. Even if it's like freezing outside, it can be like just the polar opposite inside. It needs to be, you know, not as cold out as outside. That's all. As long as it's not as cold outside, but still fairly breezy, that is the best. I have a PC that pumps heat all the goddamn time, so maybe that's why. That's one thing I can't shake off from being a Russian, dude. Because I couldn't get used to the heat where I live. It's like 100 degree heat in summer. It's nice. It's great for the beach, but like, when sitting in front of a computer with the sun beaming into your eyes, burning your retina, I'm like, oh, you go crazy. That's a cooked mac and cheese with milk. What the fuck? Really? Oh shit. Okay. Wow. Wait, legit? We're gonna do another after this? We could do some NA stuff or EU stuff. Either or. Yeah, are we doing NA today or no? I'd be down to do some NA stuff, Twin Rat. I'd be down. Would you be able to tell the boys to do some NA stuff? Get them ready. Oh man. Spectator match. Zikari, Foggy, 5. Is it, yo, chat, is it just me? Actually, this is a real question. When you have like the heater in the room, or let's say in your car, right? Let's say in the car, whether your mom's car, dad's car, or your car, and you just put full heat. Full heat. Can any of you breathe? I have like a really hard time when it's just full heat blasting at me. I can't breathe. I actually just I can't breathe. I can't breathe. So I have such a... It's just me? Because I've been in a car with people and they're just like blasting heat and it's just fucking toast you. Basically in a fucking pits of hell. You're in Satan's asshole, it's so fucking hot. And they're like, yeah, this is fine. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't breathe, dude. That's why I don't go to saunas. You can't breathe. It freaks me out, dude. It freaks me out so much. I feel like I'm suffocating. It freaks me out. Because I feel like, dude, I need to breathe. I need to breathe. Because, like, I feel like... it's like my body's saying, okay, it's not that bad. But breathing is something you should be doing. And you're not doing that. Freaks me out, dude. I feel it. Oh, my God. 100 degrees sauna is neat and good to breathe. Burns your lungs. I don't like it. Any kind of... do it again. Any burn? I like hot sauce, dude. Hot sauce, burning clear on my sinuses, perfectly fine with it. Oh. Requeue, boys. Leave your queue. If you guys got a queue for a duel, leave your queue real quick. Look, look, you go to the sauna 100 degree and then go outside and dive into the snow. I can kind of see that. Yeah, I could see that. I don't know about diving into the snow. That is a nice... that would be kind of nice. That's like fried ice cream. That's how I would describe that feeling. Fried ice cream. Hot and then cold. And it probably feels insanely good, doesn't it? Hey, that makes me feel like Hitler's back. What the fuck? That's fucked up. No, we need to cut that. We need to cut that from stream, dude. I'm gonna get demonetized. YouTube is already letting me curse. And without demonetizing me badly. What's this then? What's up, streaming? How you doing, my man? Freshness. I could see that as freshness. Alrighty, invite spectator match. Dead versus Foggy, 5. Let's try it again. Okay, good. We got Mugabala. Oh, that's much better. It can be like, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. It's fucking hot outside where I live all the time anyway. It is the worst during hurricane. Like, this is where I was like, okay, the AC has to be cold all the time after the hurricane. 8 days without AC or electricity for that matter. I have no idea how people survived when people were fucking ooga booga caveman with goddamn dinosaurs and shit. I'm not scientific or anything. Don't throw your science at me. Let me believe my science. Let me believe my American science. I have no idea how people survived without that. I have no idea. I don't want to imagine. Alrighty. Let's get the stream going. Switch. Alrighty, boys. We're going to be changing up a bit. As you can see, Zakati's playing some Frost Death Knight. Changing up. We're going to get Tuska Cake. Such Fab up first. We got Noro, the Shadow Priest. We got Rest for Tibbs, the Shadow Priest. We're going to have Doc as in Elemental Shaman. Dead. Nala. Oh. Kusha. And Devilik. That's his name. Nala's playing some Subtlety, though. Going up first versus Such Fab, trying to get him out of bear form before he goes for a big setup. Does have big cooldowns available. Wait, is he Assassination? I think he might be Assassinate. Is this Subtlety? He's Subtlety. He's Subtlety. Is that Shadow Blades? I think it's Shadow Blades. Trying to get around Such Fab so he can get an opener. Such Fab doesn't want to let him get the opener while he's in bear form. Just going to make sure to get the Nightblade up and running. Wants to get Such Fab to leave the bear form immediately. Such Fab keeps going back to bear every single time, though. Let's go to be Shadow Blades down for Nala. Such Fab knows exactly how to do this, dude. Once I learned how to do the burst for Subtlety, I think Such Fab knows exactly what to expect. I think he's seen it from body count. He's seen it. What are those swords, man? What are those swords, man? What are those? What are those? Oh, this one has like a really nice bright enchant. I like that. Nala is gonna go for a restealth, looks like. Is going to restealth on Such Fab. Because almost sapped him, AoE'd him out. Is going to be able to Shadow Strike and Nightblade them. Full kidney coming out. Going to go for big burst. Can Nala take out Such Fab in a single opener setup? Back-to-back cheap shots probably coming out afterwards. Back-to-back cheap shots to follow. One more Shadow Strike. Nope. Not quite the cigar. Not quite enough. Such Fab is going to bail out of there and get himself fully re-healed with regrowths. Such Fab is going to be approaching. Nala is going to be mounted up. Trying to get around him. It's going to drop down. Such Fab is going to drop down with him. Going to get full bleeds up and running. Thorns are coming down. It's going to be cloak shadows for Nala, though, as he wants to get a setup going for Such Fab. Going to go for a full kidney. Thorns are still going to be prickling him back. That's going to be a little bit rough. Realizing that, you know what, it's not worth sacrificing my health. Going to cheap shot and run. Get a heal going, maybe. That's a really bad setup. Can you get a sap maybe on Such Fab? No, actually, I think Such Fab DR'd him completely, so that rake did not do anything. Oh, gonna juke out the Feral, though, with that Shadow Step. Can you do it again? Can you do it twice? Vanish coming out. Juked him out. He did juke him out. He's still up there while Such Fab went down. Such Fab is gonna have an interesting time dueling this rogue, though. That's gonna be a sap by Nala. He's gonna bail out of there. No, gonna stick around, actually. But Nala, this is going to be a hard duel, man. This is going to be a hard-fought duel. Chicken available for Nala, chicken available for Fab. Fab hasn't used too many cooldowns, just one heal. It's going to be very, very interesting how this is going to go, man. Shadow Strike, Nightblade, Nala making sure to get a setup. Maybe allowing Such Fab to feel like, oh, maybe I can get out of bear and get a heal. Is going to get out of bear, get a heal. But after that LOS happens, nothing that Nala can do about it. Nala's just going to have to go for reset, man. This is going to be a hard-fought duel. Such Fab is going to try to pick up the eyes. So close. Is going to nail him. A sap come out by Nala. Is he going to open up with a Shadow Strike? Is going to open up with a Shadow Strike. Hoping Such Fab maybe goes offensive. Thorns are coming down. Can't really hit into those. It's going to be a wall. Just trying to he's just doing so much damage to this rogue. Just so much little damage. Kidney coming down while Such Fab is out of bear form. Nala's trying to end him right now. Can you do it, though? Back-to-back cheap shot. Eviscerate, maybe another cheap shot to follow. Shadow Strike was the one to follow. Bash coming into Nala. Trinkets out of it immediately. Such Fab still is holding on to his trinket. This is really bad for Nala to be in this place where he's at right now. Big Incarn coming out for Fab, but he's going to have an evasion available. Nala's continuing just to stab him, just to tickle him with the daggers. Making sure Nightblade is still rolling, but you can see Such Fab barely taking any damage unless Nala is going for that Shadow Strikes, man. Shadow Strikes and Eviscerate's burst combo. There's not a lot that can really be done. Nala's trying to find a way to get around Fab, though. Maybe he'll figure it out. I believe, man. Nala's a good rogue. What's this rogue at, Sav? Yeah. Who is this rogue? Is that Sav? Nah. I wish, dude. I wish. I would want to see Sav playing some games, man. Expecting 60 plus damp? Come on, Anxiety. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? After those, some boys will hop on NA for a bit, okay? So all you NA boys, get ready. Yeah, this duel might actually go to dampening with Fab. Oh, they're next to each other. Oh, almost sapped him. I misclicked it so much in game 2. Who, me? Nala is going to get a full kidney onto such fab. That is going to be Thorns hitting him a little bit. Now Nala go for a big setup. Tried to belve those Thorns off. Couldn't quite do it. That's going to be a wall out of fab into a bash. Can set up some bleeds onto Nala. Is going to go for a big setup. Nala's just going to have to start taking the damage. Blind coming out. Fab is going to trick it out of it. If Nala can just survive this feral onslaught right now, he might be able to do something with such fab. He's going to try to shot us up. Such fab is going to know exactly what to do. Actually is going to juke him out at the end there. Does Nala have anything? Trying to catch a resell desperately. Does he have dances at all? Cheap shot coming down. Very defensive cheap shot more than anything. But those bleeds are still ticking down on him. Nala is still trying to get out of there, man. Those bleeds are so hard hitting. Sap coming in onto Fab. If Nala can recover, such Fab no longer has a trinket. Looks like Nala is going to find himself a resell. This is actually interesting, man. While such Fab's trinket is down, Nala has a chance. Such Fab could literally sit in bear form though, so that'd be really bad if that's what happened. Missing Legion sub was my main spec. Yeah, Legion sub was nutty, dude. Current sub can still do a lot of damage if you have the right build, and it's very gear dependent and trade dependent. But it's pretty nutty. Evasion coming down for Nala is going to do some damage into Fab. Not going to land him into that full stun. That is a kidney though. Into Thorns while in bear. Even if it was cat form while Thorns were up, I think that would have been easier to deal with. But this is rough, man. The trap trying to sprint over to Nala. So such Fab is going to be in a vulnerable position for about 40 more seconds while the trinket is down. Nala is trying to force him out of cat form. Is landing in the cat form. Such Fab actually went for a full resell. Can Nala catch a resell too? Can you coming down to Such Fab? Can you turn it around right now? This is your moment. Such Fab has going down to half health. Second cheap shot coming down. Eviscerate maybe. Maybe another cheap shot to follow. Such Fab is going to get massive heals out of it while coming out. Nala just couldn't get another cheap shot in there with an Eviscerate to follow. And Such Fab is trying to turn his damage run onto Nala. Nala has no way of getting out of this. When the trinket available is going to get out of that with a feint. Has some cooldowns rolling, but it looks like Nala is dead. But Such Fab does take him out. Next up is going to be Devilic as a Demon Hunter. Bash coming out of Such Fab pretty early on. Devilic is going to metamorphosis on top of Fab though, slowing him down into Blade Dance to follow. Staying ahead of Such Fab as much as he can to get the damage rolling. Look at that. He's going to stay ahead again. He's actually going to Blade Dance as Such Fab is trying to turn some pressure around on him. Going to get his resource rolling so he has all the fury in the world. He's in the perfect state where he can get around. Oh my god, that annihilated the end. Actually annihilated him. Who's up next? He started doing damage to rest for Tibbs, but then was like, is that you? Is that not you? Zakati waited it out. Zakati is playing Frost though, so it's not going to be quite as unholy. Zakati getting in there. Stun coming down onto by Devilic. Trinket coming down for Zakati. Trying to get some damage going. Does have his setup going right now. AMS coming down for Zakati with a Pillar of Frost. That's an ability we haven't seen in a while. Breath coming down for Zakati. Frost Breath while Devilic is in darkness for just a little bit longer. There's going to be Zakati cycling in through Empower Rune Weapon. Devilic is going to bail out of that damage as much as he can. Zakati is trying to catch up, try to get some slows. Devilic is just going to bail. He's still taking a little bit of damage over time, though. The dot, the auto attacks, the obliterates, all of them are a bunch of small little hits, but they do a lot of damage over time, though. That's going to be big damage coming out of Devilic, but he's going to be locked down by the stun out of Zakati. Zakati is getting a few pot shots. Devilic is going to go up in the air, but cannot get gripped down. That's not going to work. Zakati is going to try to go for a big Dragon Strike from the sky. Devilic is going to land a stun on him. Devilic is in a bad spot in terms of his health. He needs to find a way to start healing. But with Zakati is always keeping a slow on him. It's a little rough to run away. Going to get interrupted onto that I-beam. Zakati is going to wait out the Blade Dance a little bit before striking. Is going to get AMS rolling right now for any magic damage. Devilic might be putting out. This is going to be a big death strike out of Zakati. Getting hit with an imprison as soon as he tries to go for any kind of heal. Is going to get a grip onto Devilic. Devilic is trying to Blade Dance out of this. He needs to rush out of this. Zakati is going to land another stun. Trinket coming out of the Demon Hunter. Zakati's health is dropping down little by little. Is going to Lichborn out of this. Trying to finish off the DH before he dies. Big death pack coming out. And that's going to be Dak coming up next. As an enhancement shaman, actually. Oh, he's enhanced. For some reason, I thought he was Ellie. But he's getting slowed back to back by Zakati. Gonna engage him. Raptors are up and running, doing some damage. Dak is trying to go for a big setup. It's going to be a short stun coming down by his totem. Going to pre-wall and go for big damage. Does Zakati have any way to deal with this right now? Zakati is trying to counter back with damage. That's all he's really got. Maybe he can get some death strikes. Is going to get transfusion rolling. Can distract a lot of damage from Dak. 29% into dampening though. So this is going to be a little bit nutty. Zakati's continuing just to get as many death strikes as he can while putting pressure onto Dak. Dak is out of all defenses. Big breath coming down with some for Zakati. It is going to be Dak breaking out of it with a trinket though. And Zakati and Dak's health are very, very close to one another. Although Dak's health is going down a little bit slow. Still trying to do some damage back into Zakati. Trying to rush him in. Not going to happen. That's going to be Zakati with barely any health versus Dead the Hunter. Not quite unholy or anything. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Arms has the new glorious strike talent that makes the heal not requiring skill. Wait, what? This is gonna be Zakati getting hit with a few grenades in the face, trying to generate resources off the pet. Gonna go for transfusion so he can get some death strikes back to back. Lichborn coming out, trying to find a way to deal with Dead. Doesn't have a lot of health to really work with. Stun coming into Dead. Dead is gonna trinket out of it, trying to end the kill on Zakati right now. As Zakati just continuing to truck along, still healing little by little, and down he goes. That is going to go up now versus Trusk. Gonna go versus Trusk. Trusk is trying to get some damage onto Dead. Needs to stop any kind of healing Dead would do as best as possible as an Arms Warrior actually. So I'm very surprised an Arms Warrior is actually able to compete. Gonna get frozen out. I think you broke your neck with that. That doesn't look natural. Fear coming down onto Dead so he doesn't get any kind of healing. Recharging back into the Hunter. Parry available. And you still leap right on top of him if you can. That's the Reflect available too. He's going to just be hitting the pet if he can. And Dead is going to make sure to dot him up a distance. I think Trust is trying to get Dead to come out in the open so he can get a charge in. Maybe a stun to follow. Because Dead's health is still doing pretty good. Trust's health is going down little by little though. Does have a big sharpened blades available for Dead once he uses it. Gonna get a stun, big sharpened blades, or big warbreaker, big sharpened blades to follow into whirlwind, but he does go down. Nothing really an Arms Warrior can do about that one, man. Second is really good out of combat too. Not gonna happen with Dead though. Not gonna happen with Dead. Naro getting frozen up. Off the bat, is that human? I think it is a human. Yeah, it is a Void Elf. Void Elf. Shadow Priest trying to go for some big damage onto that. Big insanity coming out. Just to get the dots up and running. Is going to get interrupted on his heal. Trying to VT the pet. Trying to maybe VT Dead. Should go for VTs on Dead as well. Going to get a stun onto Dead. Maybe VT to follow. Trying to get a setup going. Mind Flaying the pet still. Still not doing too much damage to the Dead. I think Dead all he has is just a Mind Bender just hitting him a little bit. And Nara is still hanging out. Sitting on top of the trap. Going to go for Shadow Man. Dead is going to resummon his pet. Still has dots on himself. Freezing Trap coming down onto Naro. Manning bandages coming out for Dead, however. Naro is not going to trick out of this, and that's going to be big camo coming down. So Naro is going to have to go pick up eyes or something. Trying to make sure to Shadow Man himself. 47% dampening right now, though. They're just making sure to get the angle on either of the eyes. Doesn't have the angle on this one. Trying to rush over in case Naro picks it up. Nora spent a little bit of time waiting for this though, so Dead is trying to throw into the trap, not gonna land the trap, and Nora is gonna be able to dip behind the pillar. No, not before he gets hit with a stun. The trick available for Nora, trying to go for Disperse early since dampening is so high. Not gonna get a lot of value out of it. Getting out of Disperse instantly, just to get some dots onto Dead. Gonna get some dots onto the pet though. Might be able to get some healing. Needs to get some channel spells done onto Dead. Is trying to channel a spell. BT is getting coming out right now afterwards. And Nora is trying to chase somewhat after Dead. As long as you can get a few Void Bolts in there. Shadowmans are coming down. Nora is going to go for a Greater Fade. He's going to be able to get a few heals. Gonna get frozen though. That's a little bit rough. Into a freeze dot trap afterwards. Shadowmans are coming out. Needs to find a way to deal with Dead. But I don't think he's going to have any kind of healing, any kind of damage or recovery. Dead still has a trick available in case Nora doesn't even get a setup. He's going to go for a Void Elf Rachel. Try to get around Dead. I didn't even see that thing crawling around on the floor. Is going to get a Mind Bender rolling. No way to deal with that right now. They're going to go for a big Insanity play. Trying to get a dot. Stun coming on to Dead. Maybe a Sphere. No, Fear is going to come out. VT is going to come out afterwards. Trying to go for Shadowmans to follow. Maybe he can use some damage to Dead. Maybe he can get up some kind of defensive out of him. Nora is in a bad spot right now though. And he is going to go down. Our Res for Tips is up next. Versus Dead. 56% dampening. Freezing Trap up and running. Is he going to get out of it? Nope, not gonna get out of it. Dead is gonna be able to get himself a full camo, it looks like. Gonna go for a Cannibalize, then a camo. Yep. No body count today. Body count is on an A, boys. We can go to an A after this. We can do a few duels on an A. Right into them traps, yeah. a little bit rough. Dead is gonna pop some big cooldowns onto Rest for Tips. Stun coming out. Is gonna bail behind the pillar so that he can just juke out if ever things go bad. Rest for Tips is gonna have to go for Shadowman. Is gonna get a dot on the pet, but you can see the Shadowman healer just not doing anything. Not like it ever really did for Shadowpiece, to be honest. They don't really have like the greatest kind of healing. You know what I mean? Trying to get over to Dead. Dead is gonna get himself Manic Bandage since no dots are on him. Finally, a Pain is gonna be applied. Vampiric Touch to follow for Rest for Tips. Is gonna get a Siphon and everything. Dead needs to kill that pet. No, actually gonna go for Turtle Shell. And Feign Death, trying to remove all the dots of himself. That Siphon, I think, got full damage onto Dead, though. Mindbender's making his way over there. Gonna get trapped. Trying to save the freezing trap for Rest for Tips. Is gonna land one. Oh no, he's actually gonna greater that. Fear coming onto Dead. He's gonna racial out of that one. BT's coming out onto the pet. And it looks like Dead is going to go offensive right now. No way for Rest for Tips to deal with Dead right now. It has still a lot of defensives, if any. 64% dampening. He's going to go for Vampiric Embrace. Needs to get a dot onto Dead. Going to go for Mind Flay. Interrupt coming out. Is not going to have Disperse for a little bit. Needs to go for Disperse. Is going to use Disperse and is going to get a lot of healing, actually, for 66% dampening. That's a little big heal for the dampening. But it's not going to be a lot in order to deal with Dead. Stun coming out. Chickens out of his stun coming onto Dead. Trying to get a VT up and running afterwards. Maybe Mind Control to follow. I think you need to go for like a Mind Control play after that one. Mind Blast coming out. I think he's trying to juke out Dead. Looks like our Rest for Tips is done for the count, though. He's going to get a chicken out Dead. That was rough, man. That was rough to watch. Was it Glorious Strike talent? Glorious Strike. I think he meant like Sharpen Blades, maybe? As exciting as the new raid is, I'm not really looking forward to the gear grind again. Yeah, I think it's fine, Tom. I think gear grinds are always fun, man. Because with Azeroth traits, whether you like him or hate him, one thing I like about Azeroth traits, I think a lot of us are going to agree there's not insane amount of things. There is that PvP customization, though. There is a customization for PvP. You know what I mean? I think it'd be fun to get a bunch of gear sets and with what they're doing with like some of the traits and whatnot. One more EO want to duel Dead as well. All right, chat. Boys, what do you guys want to see? A 5-5-1 duel or a 1v1 Ducati versus Dead? Best out of 3. What do you guys want to see? Ducati versus Dead? Best out of 3? Or one more 5-5-1 duel? Let me know, boys. Body count is such a beast. Body count is really, really good at its class. Really good at its class. He's also really cool, man. He's also really cool. What do you guys want to see? 5-5 duels, 1v1. It could be 1v1 versus Ducati and Dead. Seeing the big boys play. Seeing the big boys play. You guys want to see that? Or just one more 5-5 1v1? Look at the time. I was planning on doing some NA stuff today too. But I only stream for 2 hours a day, man. And we're like tomorrow with a reset. I didn't get a video out for tomorrow. So... Won't be that long. 1v1 big boy time. New raid, boys. Yeah, Colton, new raid is going to be pretty cool, man. I'm excited to see what the mechanics are going to be like. I think the normal version is going to be like an easy clap, especially for my guild, because we, you know, got cutting edge. Oh, Gahoon. Gahoo? That's what you're going to keep hearing people say. Gahoo? That was last raid, man. Gonna get cutting edge this time? His class already counters me. Ain't fighting him. Okay, fair enough. I don't know why they don't take the best traits and just build them into kits. True, Tom. They are doing some changes in like 8.2 for Azeroth stuff with traits to make it a lot more customizable, a lot easier than having it attached to gear. I'm excited for the improvements, man. I'm excited for improvements of the systems. I'm always happy for improvements. I'll let him fight it out just in the first 5-5. Dead? Yeah, Dead doesn't want to do it. Alright, Dead. Ducati. We'll take another 5 minutes to find some new people. To find some new people. And we'll do one more 5-5-1, dude. One more 5-5-1. Good night, Dead. Good night, boy. Yeah, he does make a good point. Triple Azeroth? Is it triple Azeroth remains? And a tank trinket, too. That is hard. Pearl's kind of DKs, but it's still fought M procs. A glad. Yeah. But the healing, though. You know what I mean? I'll give you guys. We'll wait. We'll save that for Friday, boys. We'll save that for Friday. Well, maybe with new gear, you guys might be able to get like some kind of good builds, because you'll have double the traits, man. That'd be awesome. Mel's not glad he's 2100. Is he? I had no idea. I know that Minimi got glad. This season, I actually wouldn't be surprised if Minimi got this season's glad. Actually, he did, because he had gladiator rank. Can't you only have that for the season that you got it now? I think so, right? That is offline. Oh, is that gone? Are we done then, boys? Are we done? Unless we got somebody else to make the group on the EU. Doubt you use a Residium to still get gear 385 or wait till tomorrow. Wait, Steven, don't. By the way, how you doing, my man? Happy to have you here. All the Residium boys, just wait with Residium. Save it. Save your Residium. If you are in dire need for some fresh updates on gear, you could try to get yourself a 385 piece of gear. But basically, so this Tuesday, we'll get our Mythic Plus chest rewards. We'll get some Residium. Next week is going to be the updated Residium. We'll get a shit ton of Residium. So with however much you have now saved, and then next week's bulk, you guys might be able to buy like a 400 piece of gear random. Or even maybe 420 or 415 piece. Maybe. Unlikely, but maybe. Because they're gonna upgrade next week the rewards with Residium. So you guys will start be able to get like a good piece of gear. So I'd say save it. I say save it, because you guys might be close to a 400 piece or a 425 piece. What I would do, Steven, by the way, hope you're having a good one, man. I'm probably going to be jumping into some Mythic Zero dungeons and grinding out some Azeroth traits from there with my guildies. We're going to do a bunch of Mythic Zeros to see if we can get any Azeroth pieces, 375. So we are going to be dropping out item level, but we'll have 2 traits instead of 1. And if we get like 2 good traits, that would be probably a bigger DPS increase than our current pieces of gear. Also, you're not going to need Archive of the Titans ever again, so that's going to be very, very exciting, actually, because no more of that. Love you, my man. Yo, what's up, AJ? How you doing, dude? Nah, you didn't get duels again. Feels bad. Conrad, I'm sorry about that, man. I did say I wanted to, man. I did say I wanted to, and then kind of time flew by. Let me duel Zakati then? The anxiety? You want to duel Zakati? I'm going to make a 5 phone group, or I'm just one-on-one somebody. What's happening? I have no idea, my dude. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. Any idea how good Paladin are in 5.5.1.1s? Do they do well? They do well, Sensi. They do well. So somebody who gets his gear from PvP Warfronts will be behind the first weeks. But this reward's going to be upgraded soon. I think everybody who's going to be PvPing, you guys are probably going to have an Azeroth piece of gear day 1 or week 1 of Wednesday or Thursday reset, depending if you're NA or EU. So Tuesday, Wednesday. So tomorrow I'll be able to log in and I'll have my rating reset and I'll get a new reward at the beginning of Season 2 this week. Season 2 reward is going to be 385 pieces of Azeroth gear. So by getting your Conquest Cap, you're going to get a 385. Then next week you're going to have 400 item pieces a pop. Or maybe it's going to be 385 for a bit and then 400, then 420. But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 385 the first week. And then 400 item level every other week. And then 425 at one point. Or 420. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I made a group. Alrighty. I'm duelist currently. I get 380 gear from a PvP box. Will the item level be the same or higher? They're going to increase the item. They're going to increase the item to 385 week 1. Then 400. Depending on your rating. Or max 400. Or even 415. I think. For Gladiator. So it's going to be kind of like a cap, but not really. And then next week is going to be freebie. They're just trying to make sure that it scales with the rating, right? Because raiders are not going to be able to get into mythic raids week 1. They're going to do heroic max. So they want to put you on the same level as heroic raiders. And then once mythic is uncapped, they're going to let PvPers get uncapped. So everybody has that progression. Nobody gets ahead. I created a group. Alright, boys. PM me a real ID if you have a group for Horde, and I'll queue you guys against Zakati. I can make a Horde group. Zakati, you can make a Alliance group or Horde group, man. Doesn't matter to me. So tomorrow I still get 380. I think it's going to be 385. I think it's going to be 385 Azeroth piece. Mini-me? Perfect. Zakati, let me know if you still want to make a group, man. Horde or Alliance, either or. So you should get upgrades, boys. You should. No guarantee, but you should. It's a new patch, you know what I mean? It's a brand new patch. I got 5. Awesome. Let me know when you have 5, dude. And then we can queue you guys. Do the last one for the day. And tomorrow, dude, it's gonna be hectic next few days. I got videos I need to make for the next few days too, just to pass the time, so I can like really dive into the content. It's not gonna be that hectic. It's like the first week might be a little bit hectic for me because of all the PvE stuff, and I have a raiding guild and whatnot, and I have all this Mythic Plus stuff that I can do. PvP stuff is gonna be a lot of fun. I want to do some games with Sav on stream, man. Some 2s with Sav. That'd be cool to do them like day 1. Beat Zikati 1v1. That'd be interesting. That'd be hard, dude. I actually want to see Zikati's like full build. Is he going like full dueling build? I like to see it. Like traits and everything. I doubt I can get people at this time. That's a good mini-meme. We'll just give it a chance, man. If not, then I think it'll be good time to call the stream, because we've been streaming for my normal time, really. I've been streaming for a good chunk of time. Tomorrow's gonna be a big reset anyway. I gotta make a video for tomorrow. I also gotta get some to eat, man. After the stream, boys, you know what I like to do? I don't ever watch TV, but I actually just like to get on the couch, grab a plate. You know, you should be eating on a table, but honestly, like, after sitting on a table all fucking day, I like to get on the couch, grab a plate of food, whatever I got, throw it in the microwave, and then just watch TV, man. Just watch whatever dumb shit is on TV. I usually take like an hour off after the stream just so I can get my sanity back. I feel like I'll need to start cutting that down to like 30 minutes or so. When does the Mythic Plus change? Or it's like having a 5, but now officially it's like doing 7. So Mythic Plus change. Rewards happening next week. So you get appropriate rewards next week. They're making Mythic Plus dungeons harder by 30%, but also the item levels goes up by 30%. So doing like a so doing a 5 will feel like doing a 7. Just for the difficulty of the mobs, and we're gonna make them harder to be appropriate with the gear. They're also increasing the item level of like Mythic Zeros to 370. You can get 370 pieces from Mythic Zero, 355 from Heroic, 340 from Normal. So yeah. Rip an A. We'll do some more stuff on an A, boys. You guys know I love you boys on an A. I had a lot of fun with you guys last time. Respect, bro. Respect. I love you, Mental. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you, buddy. Mwah. What a beauty. What a goddamn beauty. Thanks, Dal. No problem, Steven. I'll be here, man. Tuesday evening, Wednesday evening, Thursday, Thursday, but Thursday evening. And then Friday for the duels. It'll be a lot of fun, man. I'll be re-gearing my character, doing all the things I need to do. Hopefully me and Saf can crank our conquests out of the way, man. It gets too much time, I think. You're probably right, Conrad. You're probably right. I will be paying attention to my EU NA boys a lot more, as much as I can. I'm trying to make sure, and I said it before, I'm like a dad. I got all these kids. I'm trying to make sure all of them get enough attention. I don't want to make you guys feel like you're a favorite, but I feel like EU has been feeling pretty special. Maybe even spoiled. Because they're like, EU all day, every day. I'm like, what? Come on. You know what I really want to play? I actually got into Diablo 3 this season. Oh, it's kind of fun, dude. I never played it before. Diablo 3, Season 16. I'm trying stuff out there. What class is best for PvP in 8.1? Probably like a Feral Druid. Unholy Death, that's really good. Rogues are insanely good. Survival Hunters are really good. Paladins are insanely strong. LA Shaman, maybe? LA Shaman's not bad. Mages can be pretty good, depending on the class you're versing. Depending on the class. A lot of classes. So classes that are... It's easier to say what classes are not that great. Fury Warriors are hard. Monks are really good. Warriors are pretty hard. Shadow Priest is pretty hard. That's about it. Is it PvP in Diablo? Didn't they try to do PvP in Diablo? The numbers in Diablo, like you can hit an auto attack for like, or not an auto attack, but like a basic ability for 1.3 billion. You hit for billions in that game. I don't think you can actually have PvP. I think people try to have PvP like some kind of a game mode, and you would one-shot everybody. Whole group is 2. EU is up, and you need 2 people. All right, I'll give you guys 2 minutes because I do have food and I'm getting hungry. I think we had a good stream today, man. I think we had an awesome stream, and tomorrow we're gonna have a great stream as well too. A lot of you EU boys are gonna pop in, see what's like, the new raid, all that stuff. Some of the PvE content, the rewards, all that shit. We're gonna figure it out, man. What I'm gonna do? I play on US Dalaran, Dalaran NA, but on EU I have a couple of tunes on Argent Dawn. I actually got a couple of one character name reported because it's a roleplay server, and his name was Wolfslayer. Now it's Elon Husk. Elon Husk, best name I've ever thought of, dude. Such a good original idea, isn't it, chat? So good, so good. Wait, there's a limit to how far you can be for that? I guess there is a limit to how far you can like blink back. Displacement. God, I love that ability. That's so cool. Minimi got 4 out of 5. Alright, Minimi. In the next minute, man. As soon as I hit 705, man, I don't even feel bad going to get some food, man. I've been hungry. Dalaran? Yeah, on Dalaran US. US Dalaran. Dalaran is the realm. Dalaran is the guy. Dalaran is the realm. Makes it easy for everybody. Ba ba ba. Ah, come on, only one more needed for Horde. Only una más. Only una más. No. Only one more. It's 705, boys. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Minimi, do you have one more? Do I hold Azeroth power items until tomorrow? Hold this. Yeah, don't spend Residium. If you want to spend some Residium tomorrow for random piece, you could. Or you could wait until like a 400 item piece or 415 item piece. Some people will be able to buy like a 400 or 415 random, I think. 815 live tomorrow? No, actually, Kagan. So Blizzard are really weird with their whole like patches and stuff. 815 is not tomorrow. That is at a later time. Still on new paper hands. Alright, boys, I am gonna be logging for the evening then. I'm sorry, EU. You guys need only literally one more, and I'm sorry to be cucking you guys. Yeah, I am gonna go all in here, boys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys probably just got one more, but it's okay. We had a really good stream today, dudes. We had a really good stream session. Awesome duels. Awesome duels. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow for some raids and dungeons and all that good jazz, I guess. We'll check out the stuff. Maybe I'll get Sav to log on during stream time so we can do arenas. That'd be kind of cool. You know, first season 2 arenas. If you get new trinkets or something like that. We're going to be farming up Azeroth gear, man. Trying to get some new pieces. Trying to get some builds going. Thanks so much for watching, dudes. Thanks so much for coming by. How do I donate? We'll figure it out tomorrow, my man. Don't even worry. Send a mail? Nah, we'll figure it out tomorrow, man. Monka S Twins coming in late. What's up, by the way? I'll see you guys tomorrow for the new season of everything. Which honestly should have been 815. It's so confusing. That should have been 815 with Kulturans and Zanda. You know what I mean? But, you know, whatever. I'll see y'all next tomorrow, boys. Peace.